look.
Yeah.
Let me look. I'm having a peek.
Mhm.
Open that sheet.
I can carry
That's a good
120
voice.
pounds and I only got 56.
It says your sheet isn't made. Oh wait,
Huh?
never mind. It's being weird. One moment.
You said it's
I'll
15 times your strength score?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's being really weird for me. Edit.
Here,
Save
I can
changes.
stream mine.
Well, that's not the issue.
Oh,
I can carry 225.
what are you currently at?
One moment. I'm gonna make a copy of your sheet before I do this.
I can carry 50 more pounds.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to give you guys a bunch of stuff.
I'm gonna duplicate Grickle before I do this, just in case I break your sheet forever.
Big sad.
Smart.
Everything's okay.
Mhm.
Everything's fine. I panicked for nothing. Just, I didn't want to accidentally annihilate Grickle. Anyway, so carrying capacity modifier, there it is. So your carrying capacity modifier would be...
Where's that? Oh, there it is. I see it. Yep, top left. Yeah, it says 0.5. That should be right, wouldn't it? You're muted,
Yeah, it's because I typed 0.5. Sorry, my decimal key is my mute unmute key as well.
Oh, okay.
For people who could be watching the stream, which I know don't exist because nobody watches my streams, yes, we're still on the standby on purpose. It's because I have maps and spoilers open. So I guess whoever's watching the VOD in the future.
Mm-hmm.
We're just discussing trade goods.
Basically. It's... Roll20, why are you being annoying? Carrying capacity modifier 0.5.
My thing says my encumbrance is simple. Does that mean anything?
No, it doesn't. That just means we're not using the complex encumbrance rules.
Is
-0.5.
he a small creature or a tiny creature?
He is a small creature.
Small.
Because a lot of the stuff I'm reading here says small creatures don't get modified, but tiny creatures do by 0.5.
That does not make sense, because large creatures get modified.
They said I'm just reading through forums here.
Well, they also might classify large and tiny as the opposites, and small and medium are kind of like the in between.
Well, no,
isn't there a big difference between large and medium?
No. Basically every size category doubles your carry weight. So for a large creature, it's their strength times 30.
But mediums it's times 15.
Yeah.
Small and medium creatures have the same carrying capacity. Large creatures get a boost, and tiny creatures get a reduction.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, I just simply Googled what are the different sizes and what can they carry, and the first thing says large creatures get ×2 and small creatures get ×0.5.
Yeah.
It says anything below medium gets the 0.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the way it's supposed to work. So this is a problem with 5e. 5e is really fucking cagey with information.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, this is kind of what you can do. It's up to the DM, though.
Yeah. Well, yes, you have 60 carry weight. I'm trying to figure out how to calculate that in Roll20 with its macro.
I hate this AI overview thing, and I can't disable it. And, it literally just said that the smaller creatures get less size, but then lower down it lists small as just regular. I don't have any changes.
Yeah, that's why I don't use it, because I've seen it lie to my face directly multiple times. And
are you talking about the Google AI overview?
Yeah, I can't turn it off. There's no option.
Yeah, they
didn't
let you.
Sorry.
They don't want you to. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, basically that's all it is a bunch of Reddit answers. They pretty much just scoured Reddit and they used that database for all their AI overviews.
Hmm. I remember seeing that because there was some guy on Reddit who was talking about how the AI overview uses Reddit as its source, and then it said something about like bananas will make you explode, and he just said that a bunch of times,
Yeah.
and then he Googled, "Will bananas make me explode?" And the AI overview said, "Yes, bananas will make you explode."
Yeah, so take it with a huge grain of salt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to give off a large chunk of what I have to you guys.
That's fine. I only got 56 and I can carry 120. I thought I was only going to be like 60 or 80. But I didn't realize it was 15 times my strength score.
Okay, well, if you guys want to take the salt, ginger, cinnamon, and pepper instead of me, you could do halvesies on each.
Yeah, I'll take salt and ginger if you want to do cinnamon and pepper. Azeros.
Yeah, I can.
I'm just going to add them manually. 3.
Being small comes with upsides and downsides. Like, you need less food and water. You don't weigh as much. Like, for instance, Grickle, with his strength score, is very unlikely to ever fail a climbing check if he's not carrying a fuck ton of shit. Like,
You did it.
hello?
Yeah, it says over carrying capacity. You did it.
Yeah, I fixed it. I had to type the asterisk 0.5 instead of just 0.5. But yeah, being small has problems, but also it's useful. For instance, if Grickle says he leaves his pack behind, I'm basically not going to make you roll climbing checks unless it's like slippery. Because
and my
you can
backpack
lift
would
yourself.
carry a lot of my stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Just
would
like
be very light.
Grickle himself weighs 25 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
speaking of that, should I be taking my backpack off to fly, or are you just ruling I can fly?
So,
As long as you are not
Fine.
encumbered.
fun fact: the core rulebook
Yeah.
specifically points out tiny creatures and large creatures as getting modifiers.
And the DMG points out small creatures as having half.
Was that the player's guide or the dungeon master guide?
This is the basic rules from Wizards of the Coast.
Which basic
They're-
rules? 2025 or 4? Or...
2018.
Interesting.
Yeah, larger creature can bear more weight, whereas tiny creature can carry less. For each size category above medium, double the creature's carrying capacity, and the amount it can push, drag, or lift. For a tiny creature, halve the weight.
Well, one thing I'm having a problem with is they're flip-flopping on us.
We
They're
could always just meet in the
flip-flopping.
middle. Like, if you just want to meet in the middle, we could do 0.75 just to...
Well, that's not how it works, is the problem.
What do you mean they're flip-flopping?
It means some of the sources are saying 0.5 and others aren't.
Well, then that gets ruled down to you. How do you want to?
Realistically, I would say he would, because large creatures would get the ×2.
Yeah. I was going to say just for fun.
And I tend to say you're small, you get this, and this circumstance bonus on a regular basis. Like, Grickle's not going to starve or die of thirst as fast as any of you. Grickle can fit into places that you guys can't. Grickle can stealth better than all of you because things that would act as cover for him don't work for you guys. Grickle can ride you two, but he can use you as mounts. Grickle... yes, he can do that. He's small.
I literally have done that.
Grickle can
Yes,
literally
he has.
hide behind you guys. That's the thing. You can fly Grickle around. Grickle can use you as a mount as long as he doesn't exceed your carrying capacity.
So let me see if I can get rid of some of the heavier stuff that I have.
Like, if Grickle had a grappling hook, which you can buy, I would recommend a grappling hook and rope, by the way. He wouldn't
I
have
have
to be...
rope already.
Yeah. Like, he's not going to have to roll athletics checks to pull himself up. He could just grapple hook around. So, Grickle is going to get bonuses.
The one last question I do have for Chronal
Yeah.
Shift, I'm assuming that doesn't have any verbal or semantic components to it.
Is it a feature?
Yeah, it's a feature.
Does it say it has verbal somatic?
It does not.
Then it does not.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're... So basically, that chronal shift represents... It technically should be a spell, but it's not, because 5th edition. So here's the problem. Chronomancy shouldn't exist, but I don't want to stomp on your character that hard.
Yeah, I know, but time magic is the best magic.
It's really not. It's actually one of the most suicidal forms of magic that really doesn't help you that much.
Hey, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I know.
Let's piss off some gods.
Even with that.
You're not going to piss anyone off yet, but as you get high enough level, you're going to have to start being careful. Once you start
I was reading like
casting
the stuff you get at higher levels. It can do some insane shit.
There's certain things where you're going to start getting some eyebrows raised at you. But
Wait.
for now, you're fine.
Oh, that's what. Okay, I had misunderstood that. Okay.
What's up?
I'm a little bit lighter than I thought I was. I saw that
25 pounds is
No,
correct for a kobold.
No, not that. My actual carrying capacity.
Oh.
I saw that I had 2 daggers, but it listed the weight as 1 pound. It's like, no, they're 2 pounds. So I corrected it. And then I changed the amount that I had to 4, and I was like, oh, it's still 2 pounds, but I have 4 of them, so it should be 4 pounds. So I corrected it again. So in my bag, I had 4 4-pound daggers instead of 4 1-pound daggers.
Yeah. The thing on the left is how many, the thing on the right is the weight, hence why it's got the weight symbol on the top right. It's your backpack, your bedroll.
Yeah, so my weight is now 94. I was wondering why I was so overweight.
You are carrying 10 torches.
Yeah.
As a creature with blind sight, how many torches do you really need?
Well, those were just given to me.
I know, I'm saying, do you want to keep the 10 torches?
You could sell them for a couple copper, probably.
Yeah, probably. Could we just sell them? Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to sell all of them or keep a few? Because they could be useful.
Do any of you guys have torches?
I've got 4.
No, but I do have oil, so if we want to blow something up.
Well, how about I keep 4 more and I give those to Adbirth and we sell 6 of them. So we have 8 in total.
No reason you can't do that.
Okay, so let's get rid of this.
As long as you guys tell me you did it, stuff like that, you can just do whatever you want.
So this crossbow is 5 pounds, and then the bolts are a pound.
For the whole case of them.
For the whole,
20.
it's not even a pound. It's 0.2 of a pound for 20 of them.
Yeah.
Don't forget to add the 4 torches to your inventory, Adbirth.
Are you giving them to me or Moosey?
Well, I figured it'd be better to diversify, so we could each have a couple, you know.
Go on.
Grickle, if you're handing me stuff, so why do we need manacles?
If you
that was
want...
just given to me.
I mean, yeah, it's part of his background equipment.
Yeah. Okay.
What even are manacles?
Basically, yeah, they're cuffs that attach to your wrists and your ankles and are chained together. So you wouldn't be able to lift your arms. You don't want to keep the manacles?
Why do we need manacles?
What if you need to take a prisoner?
Well, how about this? Fair. The stuff that I've listed in the general chat, that's the stuff that's the heaviest on me, and I was hoping someone could take them.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't want them, we could just sell them. Also, how much would the torches be for me to sell them all? Or 6 of them?
For 6 of them, nobody'd really want to buy them. You'd probably be able to pull a copper out of all of them if you went to like a shop and tried to sell them back because they're 1 copper each.
Fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, they like give you a copper. Like, I'll take them off your hands.
Grickle doesn't haggle. He doesn't even know how to haggle.
Which is odd given his background, but I also believe it. It's entirely possible.
The hemp rope will probably keep. Do you already have a hammer, Muggsy?
Yeah.
So we don't need that. We could probably tie somebody up, so you might not need the manacles.
Yeah.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
Yep.
Mhm.
Rope
It's
is
always good to have more
incredibly
rope,
important.
though.
So-
So probably keep that.
Grickle's gonna want to get a bag of holding as soon as possible.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
a bag of holding.
I think he needs it more than you.
He'll get the first one. Maybe we can.
There will
Yeah.
be more. Yeah.
Once I get rid of all of this stuff, I'll just barely be in weight.
Yeah.
Crowbar might come in handy.
It's very useful for Grickle, who has questionable strength. And
I could
maybe-
probably keep onto the crowbar. I could probably hold
Well,
on
so
to
if
it,
you
but I'd be
want this
just in the blind.
crossbow, it's 5 pounds for the
I
crossbow.
can hold on to the crowbar if you want the crossbow.
How much
you're-
do my rations weigh?
A pound a piece. 2
Oh,
pounds
wait.
a piece.
So yeah, you have... So, something to keep in mind. Each ration lasts 2 days for you. So, that means you actually have twice as many rations, and each one is half the weight.
Okay, so my rations would be 1 pound,
Yeah.
and I would have 20 instead of the 10 that I started with.
Yeah, and we'll call them small
Okay.
rations.
I
Grickle rations.
Yeah, Grickle meal.
I ate 5 of them during that one trip we took.
Yeah, Grickle dinner. It's 16 if you double 8.
No, I had 10, but I set it to 7.5 earlier when we did the movement thing because I ate 5 of them.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, just half per each,
So yeah, you have 15 days worth of food there.
Yeah.
By the way, that's a full day's food.
I've got 3.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I don't have to keep the crowbar on me. You guys can just have it, and then whenever we need to use it, I could pick it up.
I put it in
you-
my inventory.
What I was getting
Okay.
at is, you might not need 15 days of Grickle feed. Not all at once.
But
This-
it doesn't go bad for a while, so.
That, and keep in mind, you can go hunting for food. You can gather food.
Mhm.
You don't have to live off of rations, and it is pretty common practice to say, like, keeping 5 or 7 days rations for each of you, and then, like, hunting if possible. Like, in the Forgotten Realms, it's known as that. It is dwarven tradition to not even dare touch a ration unless all other options are exhausted.
So
which you don't
we're
have to do, but you can.
Who did someone take the hemp and rope already?
I can take it if I need to.
I'm getting close to my max carry weight here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You could also, like, equalize your rations in the way they're carried.
So I'll remove the hemp and rope from my inventory.
Just set it to... I was going to say set it to 0 in case you picked one up, but okay.
That would have been 1 second earlier. That would have been.
Yeah.
I have bullseye lantern in my inventory for some reason. I think it is some starter equipment I got.
Yeah, which is very useful, because do you have night vision? Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Oh,
I have dark vision.
the whole party has dark vision. Well, either way,
Yeah.
you can't see color in dark vision, so it might...
No, it's like
be
grayscale.
important. Yeah. Like, for instance, your chalk on the walls, you won't really be able to see.
So yeah, torches and lanterns will come in handy.
It will be important to have light. Although, there may or may not be
Well,
a
we
light
also have that
cantrip.
stone.
Yeah, and there may or may not be a light cantrip floating around you, so it's entirely possible that mundane sources of light are useless to you all.
Yeah, because
So
what
are
was
we-
it called?
Are we in agreement for selling the hammer and manacles?
Yeah, those are fine.
The
Okay.
hammer is needed for pounding the pittance into the ground.
I have a
Well,
hammer.
Mugsy has one.
That'll do.
Granted, it's my weapon, but
So
it's still a hammer.
How much would I get for a hammer and manacles?
A hammer is... how much is a fucking hammer and manacles? Hammer. For a hammer, you would get not the weapon hammer, the item. adventuring gear hammer. $5 silver.
5 silver. Okay.
Yes. And for the manacles,
Goodbye,
1
hammer.
gold.
1 gold. Okay.
So I'm going to read the description of manacles before you sell them.
Okay.
These metal restraints can bind a small or medium creature. Escaping the manacles requires a successful DC 20 dexterity check. Breaking them requires a successful DC 20 strength check. Not an athletics or acrobatics and a dexterity or strength, so it's actually really good. Each set of manacles comes with 1 key. Without a key, a creature proficient with thieves' tools can pick the manacle's lock with a successful DC 15 dexterity check, which would be with proficiency if you have proficiency in the tools. And manacles have 15 hit points.
Okay, so after that, do you guys want to keep them?
I
mean, it
have the
could come
carry
in
weight
handy.
if we really want them.
I mean,
I can carry them. I've got 40 pounds left over.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Just to
Might
make
as well
sure you
keep 'em.
guys know what exactly you're letting go of, because these are actually useful if you ever need to take a prisoner.
yeah, so I'll give
I
these
have
to Muggsy.
10 pounds of carry weight left over, and I do want to get some gyms. So,
And
Yeah.
I need to clear out 4 more pounds to take on the crossbow. Also,
do you
why is
need?
my weight 59.98? How'd that happen? Wasn't that just
because I
dead
got a
60?
miter's pack, which probably comes with it comes with a pick.
That's very
Can I
heavy.
keep this? Like,
Go
no,
on.
bad way to phrase the question.
Go on.
Do I keep this thing labeled thieves' tools if I've just already have them in my inventory?
What are
Is
you
that something just because I have something in my inventory called thieves' tools?
Yeah,
Is that just like a small pack with a lot of tools in it or whatnot?
that's the actual physical tools that you have.
Oh, okay.
You want to keep those.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you lose those, you can't pick locks or set traps, or set most traps, or disarm traps for that matter.
Yeah, thieves' tools
okay.
are essentially your bread and butter rogue.
Yeah, those are incredibly important.
Hmm.
And this ain't Skyrim, so your lockpick isn't going to break every 5 seconds because it's not made of fucking glass.
At birth, you have the med kit, right? You bought a med kit.
I have a healer's kit. Yep.
Can I give you my holy water for 1 pound?
Yeah, I can easily add that.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Holy water, 1 pound.
The good news is we're now down to a level of weight to where Grickle probably doesn't really need to roll checks to climb most things.
So I think, Ezros, if you're willing to trade me the crossbow for my water skin, I can carry the crossbow and the bolts, and I'm good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha. Me.
Is the
Search
mat
up.
in your inventory your painted camouflage mat?
Yeah, should I specify that better?
Yeah,
I just labeled as camouflage mat.
I
that's
gotcha.
not how you spell camouflage that I just wrote. Or that is. Wait, what? Did I spell it right the first time? No way. Not camouflage.
There it is. We don't need this empty space that's doing nothing.
Yeah. You most certainly do not. Okay. So,
Why
you have your
is my
camouflage mat. You have your camouflage mat.
Let me
Yeah.
search crossbow.
Are you adding the 10-pound crossbow? Because you do have a short bow, which is lighter.
It's 5.
and-
It's 5 pounds. It's a light crossbow.
Yeah. You do have a short bow, which is
No, I
fairly
don't.
simple. Yeah, you do. Oh, that's a short sword. I'm blind. Sorry, I don't have eyes in my head. I have rotting orbs of macular degeneration.
There we go.
Hmm.
Didn't do it. Okay. So let me get rid of my water skin and let me add.
Where's your water skin going?
To Azeros.
To me.
Okay.
Why you do
Light
that
crossbow.
little bit of...
Grickle just looking up and tapping you on the legs. Drink,
5
drink.
pounds.
You could probably drink the water in the Underdark. He's pretty resilient, right?
How many bolts is it?
20
20. Cross.
at 0.01 weight.
So
For the whole
put,
thing?
So put bad idea. So go ahead and delete that and drag and drop a bolt, like crossbow bolts, from the compendium. Because the way you wrote it there, tracking your crossbow bolts is going to be a huge pain in the ass with like 3 steps. So go ahead and drag
While
and
you guys
drop.
do
I
a little
got
bit
your
of cleanup,
feetsies.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I got your feetsies.
My thing's going away. I can't.
Carl's looking at me like, motherfucker, leave me alone. I'm tired. You didn't do nothing all day, bro. How are you tired?
I don't know why I'm freaky, but it won't let me drag and drop it.
It can't be
Yeah, do you have it
Popped
popped out or no?
Oh, okay. Okay, let me do that.
I'm dying.
So here. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Oh,
Can I
I'm
buy
gonna
a
go.
squeaky toy for Grickle?
Yes, you can. I'm gonna go get some wine while you figure that out.
Okay, now why is my weight 60.48?
Because you have
Right.
20 crossbow bolts.
Well, no, but it's rounded to 5s, so how do I have 0.8?
What do you
Because
mean
the
it's rounded to
crossbow-
5s? What?
You see the crossbow bolts? It's 0.075, which means my point thing can only end in 0.5 or 0.0. Why do I have 0.8? The math ain't mathin'.
I know not. You have something that weighs 0.03, so I guess.
Somewhere. I'm looking through all of my stuff. I don't.
Well, stop clicking stuff around while I look.
I'm gonna keep clicking.
Then I'm gonna start deleting stuff off your sheet by accident.
No.
Because you're clicking around the places where I don't need. Also, you wrote 5 LB instead of just 5. Luckily, it still worked, but you know. I don't know where that 0.3. Oh, that's your gold. That's your money.
Oh, money. Okay.
Yeah, it's your money.
Big money moves.
Yeah.
How can you tell how much your money weighs?
When you take everything else out of your inventory and just have it. Because Roll20 is an asshole that doesn't tell you how much it weighs. It just adds it on there.
Okay.
What about if I just like look at my weight, 181.68, and then just go 0?
Yeah. Then it's now 0.
Wow. My gold itself weighs half a pound.
Yeah. Money has weight. Do be careful about that. Your greed is heavy.
Oh yeah.
But I need money, please, sir. I need spells.
I know.
Can I have some more?
This is why things like
Uh.
gems and trade bullion are important. Like, for instance, gems. You can have like 1,000 GB gem and it'll weigh like 1/10 of a pound.
Yeah.
What, you don't want me messing with you, bud?
I got my miner's pick, so hopefully we can. I'm sorry, Azeroth, you're probably gonna have to do some mining for us.
Also, banks are a thing. There is a bank. The banks do have safety deposit boxes. So if you guys have something that you care about that's heavy, that you want to leave in town, you can bank it.
What's their ROI?
Okay.
Their
So-
ROI is non-existent because they are a church-founded bank run by the Church of Joaquin that doesn't invest your money.
Dang it.
They do ask
I
for
have-
hours. Go on.
What?
I have both fine clothes and common clothes. Could I keep one of those at a bank?
You could. I would recommend the fine clothes, but then you wouldn't be able to change into them on the fly if you needed them.
Fair.
So,
Also, Adbert, what am I to you? Just muscle?
yes,
Yes.
you're the only source of muscle in this party.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
my gym collector.
None
You
of us have
guys-
muscle.
So, you guys do have a bit of money. You could hire a porter.
Or,
What do they
to carry
cost?
our shit?
Yeah. So remember Patsy from Monty Python, The Quest for the Holy Grail? Come, Patsy! Message for you,
You
sir!
know what?
That's a porter.
We didn't even look for a guide yet.
Yeah.
Hey,
I thought we were gonna do
Hi,
that when we
Carl.
were in the Underdark.
Yeah.
Freaky, how do I set one of these little things here to keep track of my crossbow bolts? You see how I have rations in the top right? How do I set one of these to crossbow?
So go to your crossbow bolts, hover over it, and click the little gray circle with the eye in it. Sorry.
Yeah.
And tick use this resource. And then click the little eye again.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Nice. Thank you.
There you go. Yep.
How much are rations
Um,
apiece?
Well, one moment. Another thing, your case that you keep your bolts in can only hold up to 20, so in the total, add 20, and you'll reduce the other thing accordingly. So there you go. You have a case that will hold 20 bolts, and you have 20 bolts in it. And whenever you fire them, just, lower it down.
Okay.
You cannot go over 20 because you have nowhere to keep them unless you keep them, somewhere else, like in your pack or something, but you won't be able to reach them very quickly. Be a whole deal.
Nice.
So I think it's 5 silver. It will actually tell you. Let me look it up.
It is 5
Five
silver.
silver.
Way
Five
too
silver
much.
for how much?
For one.
Per
One day's
per
rations.
They're expensive.
Yeah, they are. It's like prepared, dried food, like pemmican and dried fruit and shit. Like, it's actually pretty expensive. But it is nutritious. You will not suffer any downfalls from using it.
Would you say for a skilled porter, 150 pounds to 180 is a good?
It would depend on
mix?
their strength score. So if you're hiring a skill, so here's the thing. You could hire just a porter, which would be an unskilled laborer, and that would run you like, I think it's 1 silver a day. Let me go to hirelings. Hirelings. That's the wrong page. So you would go to Compendium and you'd look up hirelings. There we go, D&G hirelings. So hirelings are at the... Where's the fucking table? It's in additional expenses. One moment.
Give me 1 second. I've got to be right back.
Yes,
You're fine.
Go ahead. They should have just had it there instead of I'm gonna fucking murder someone. Roll 20. Why are you laid out like this? Do I have to murder you? Anyway. Wealthy aristocratic. Services. Hirelings. So it would be an untrained hireling, which is 2 silver pieces per day. The moment they figure out that you're going into the Underdark, they are going to basically say, I didn't sign up for that. I think I'm out. Unless you advertise that you are going for it, then you're going to need a skilled hireling. Now, a skilled hireling might actually be something like a guard sheet or something like that. It won't be a guard, but it'll be like a guard sheet.
Yeah.
It'll actually be a combatant. They'd be able to defend themselves a little bit. It would probably be like an upstart adventurer like yourselves.
And that'd probably be like 1 or 2 gold a day, though.
Yeah. Or you could offer loot share and probably get somebody even tougher. Like, if you wanted, you could say, like, we'll offer a share of any loot we find on the adventure to you if you come with us, and you might be able to get somebody as good as you guys. Like a level 2 adventurer kind of deal.
Level 2 adventure NPC.
Yeah.
That we use as a pack mule.
Yeah. Now, we'd like to hire you as a porter. Is that okay? I mean, if I'm getting a share of the loot.
But essentially, they'd be able to defend themselves if a monster attacks them.
Is about as well as you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys are the kind of guys who get hired as porters by more experienced adventurers.
Like 4th and 5th level of parties.
Yeah, like 3rd and 4th level, yeah. You are the guys who would be getting hired. And that's technically what you're doing. This job is that. You guys are literally being an escort group that are there to act as, like, false numbers to dissuade attacks.
Yeah, we're sacrifices.
Not even that. You're straw men. You are, like, wooden cutouts of men that have been posted up in the hills to look like archers.
I see. They're using the World War II bunker strat.
Yes.
All right, I'm back.
What were you saying, Muggsy?
It's like it's like solo leveling. We're just
Do I have to kill you? Do I have to kill fucking Azaros?
we're just there to carry people's shit.
You're right.
I got
yeah.
a question about combat.
Go on.
Would I have to use 2 object interactions if I want to switch from a sword to a crossbow?
You would have... Yes, unless you drop your sword. If you're
Okay.
putting your sword away in its sheath, that will require an object interaction, or your bonus action. You could use your bonus action as an object interaction, or even your action. So I will say, you can... Because a bonus action and an action are technically more time and complexity than a object interaction. If, on a case-by-case basis... If you've already used your object interaction and you're willing to use your bonus action or your action, I'll allow it on a case-by-case basis. So it kind of works like a loading action in that way. But yes, if you guys want to hire a porter, due to the fact that you're going into the Yawning Portal, it's going to be at least a skilled hireling, which is 2 gold per day. Or you could try and convince them to come in for a share of the profits.
That's going to be super expensive.
It will be, because you guys might...
Because you said...
6 gold.
You guys
Yeah,
could
you
be
said we're
down
probably going to be
there
there for a while.
for like
Yeah.
upwards of 4, at most like 4 days.
Yeah, I think it's too rich for our blood. We have to do the loot share. But then again, my greed doesn't like that.
And please note, the 4 days is if everything goes horribly wrong.
Uh,
Well, if everything goes horribly wrong, you're down there for the rest of your lives, but you know.
Well,
but-
I was thinking 6 days because isn't it 3 days to get there, then 3 days back? Or I guess with a higher level, it would probably be a bit faster.
So I'm reading the actual Undermountain thing. At no point does it say it takes super long to get between the levels.
Okay.
It's weird. Which I was reading that and trying to deliberate that this whole time. Like, literally, I stopped to make and eat dinner when I realized it was, 10:50 something. So, let's see. Aftermath. Yeah, it really just doesn't say how long it takes to get there.
Oh, so however long you want to make it.
It'd probably just take a couple of hours, really. But yeah, I was accounting for, like, you guys, if you get lost, you could be in there for days. And that's another thing, like, rests. A long rest is 8 hours, and you might literally have to, like, barricade yourself in a small chamber in long rest at some point. That's why you're bringing the tents and everything. Yeah, it just doesn't say how long it takes. Luckily, from everything I've seen, like, 2-hour walk each level kind of deal. So do you guys want to hire a porter or an adventurer of some kind?
I think it's too
I'd
rich
say
for our blood
no.
right now.
Yeah, I think we just can't afford it.
Yeah, I think we're all right.
Okay, not a problem. So, you have your shit, you have your gear, everyone's ready to go?
Yep,
I
I'm
think
still in
so.
the Spelljammer's port.
Okay. Do you want to get the map from Durnan? It's like an old, outdated map, but he will like give you one.
I thought I already grabbed that or made a copy of it when we're in the portal.
You didn't say if you did or not. Would you like to make the copy? Because he will just, if you have your own ink and paper, he'll just say like, here, have a look, copy it down, don't get ink on my map.
Yeah, I would say that would be something I would copy.
Don't get ink on my map. Fucking destroy it.
Why don't we just add old Underdark map?
Yeah, just outdated Undermountain map. Like map of Undermountain, bracket outdated, and bracket something like that. Anything of your choice, really. As long as it's something that I, the DM, can look at and say, yep, that looks right.
Would you say that's, what, 0 pounds, since it's just a sheet of paper?
Yeah, it's just a sheet of paper, like 0.001 kind of deal.
Yeah, I just put Undermountain map, parentheses, outdated.
Yeah, perfect. Completely acceptable. Let's see, I need Mr. Kill. I mean, not Mr. Kill. What are you talking about? No one's going to kill. Yes, yes. Also, you guys don't want like a new hireling friend after your last friend? You don't want to trust a stranger with you guys while you sleep?
Fuck too.
No.
It'd be so funny. Okay.
We say, oh, you'll get to share the treasure, and then we just get robbed blind.
Exactly. Okay. So, I presume you guys are making your way into the yawning portal from the Blue Jack. So you guys wake up in the morning. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
Go
I
on.
was saying last session we ended with me at the Spelljammer's port.
Yes, we did.
I
can't
don't quite remember what the other two were doing.
I'm trying to remember what you were doing there.
I was going to the Spelljammer's port to get more information on my trinket.
Yes. So, you are currently at the Spelljammer port. As we'll actually start there while everyone else thinks, and I'm gonna get incredibly mad at YouTube. What's wrong with you? What's the matter? Why aren't you working? Why are you being a pain? Stop. Function now, or I'll kill you. Thank you. Sorry, go on.
I'm not sure what Grickle or Azeroth are doing while I'm at the Spelljammer's port.
I don't know why I'm so authoritarian today.
I think we were just back at the tavern.
The inn? The Blue Jack?
The Blue Jack, yeah.
If there's anything you want to do while I'm at the Spelljammer's port, now would be the time.
I don't think so. I think for the most part we were ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did our little bit of shopping and
Yeah, they get to turn like midday or something, and then you went out to do that.
Yeah. And I think we're going to rest before we left for that.
Yes, I'm assuming like you guys are taking like, because shopping and everything is going to take you most of the day. You're going to have to like, hang out.
Yeah.
So, and also you going to the Spelljammer port and back is going to take a little bit too, and like
I think you said it was like an hour or two just to row out there.
Yeah, it's going to be like bedtime by the time everyone's done with their shit. So, and you guys never, you guys paid for rooms at the Blue Jack. You haven't slept in them yet, by the way. It's still the same day.
We haven't even eaten our meals yet.
Yeah, you're still going through your meals.
Oh no, we didn't buy meals yet. We ate at the yawning portal.
Yes. Yeah, but you bought your full
We bought
day
meals at the inn.
Yeah.
Oh, we did? I thought we didn't.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. The money's not going to always be exact. There will be shenanigans like that. That's various paying tips and getting overcharged and, ooh, is that a pickled beet? Sure, I'll try that for a copper from the various food stands you're walking past and that. It's various shenanigans if any money of less than a gold disappears. and nobody can be asked to figure out how or why. That's what
As long as you
narratively
don't
happened.
just show up to session with like 20 new gold pieces randomly in your inventory. You're
Well, I'm talking about if money goes missing. And if, like,
Oh.
a copper appears because you mathed wrong, I'm not going to bother. You found it on the ground. So, yeah. You're at the Spelljammer port. It is an interesting place. You just saw the giant crystal vessel just blink out of existence.
I did. Somebody
After-
jumped out of the crystal too.
Yeah, somebody literally just fell out of the crystal as if it was made out of some thick slime or something. Like they just slowly out of it. I'm not sure if that sound effect came through. Ace Ventura coming out of the rhino.
Oh god, that's not what I was thinking at all.
It's not.
I was thinking
not
more like
yet.
a mold earth type of situation, or earth
Yeah.
glide or something like
Yeah,
that.
more Earthglide like. It was as if it was a sheet of water that they fell out of. So you watch that happen. There's somebody dressed mostly in white that just sort of walks into the building. And that's it. That's all you really saw. And then the vessel just sort of hung for a little while longer and then poofed away. And you're there. The Harbor Master office is nearby. You could just walk right up to it. There appear to be many buildings, shops, bars, taverns, you name it.
Hey, first things first. I would like to just do a quick, I don't know, maybe investigation check to see if I can find any like religious symbols that might look similar to the one on my amulet.
On people or on the buildings and stuff, or both?
On the ships, on the people, just kind of like doing a quick look around.
Roll me an investigation check. This will be about an hour of searching around.
24.
24. So, you do find some rather odd-looking gentlemen that appear to have the holy symbol of Tyr on them, on their armor. These gentlemen, like, one of them is a lion man, and there's two, like, monkey men with him. And it's like a human.
Would I know what these are?
So there's one lion man and two monkey men and a human there, and they're all wearing like the symbol of Tyr on like their armor. I think they're just called Leonin. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the name myself.
I'm pretty sure they are just called Lionels or something like that.
Yeah, it's Leonin. Yeah.
Do they look like they're just talking to each other?
Yeah, they're just chatting and walking past, and they appear to be on their way to a tavern over there that says, like, the Star Hopper's Swill is the name of it.
I'll go, excuse me, moment. Can I have a... excuse me, gentlemen. Can I have a moment of your time?
Oh, by the way, roll me a, for you, it would be an Arcana check, by the way. Roll
Arcana.
an Arcana check for you.
10.
And one more?
Best. One more Arcana?
Yeah. Well, we'll just call the 24 the other one. Odd mercy.
It's gonna
So,
be 10 either way.
the Lion Man, what a weird fucking tabaxi. The 24, though, those monkey men, those are called Hadozi. They are monkey humanoids. They were originally created as a slave race, but they broke free, destroyed their master's civilization, and now they're just out and about. Pretty common story across the Forgotten Realms, in fact.
Yes, that's a lot of races.
Yeah.
I'd ask them if they could spare a moment of their time.
An important overarching theme that slaving usually ends terribly.
Yes.
So, alright. Give me the long of it.
I see you have the symbol of Tyr. I've already made inquiries at the Hall of Justice, but seeing as they pointed me to Spelljammer's port, I was curious if any of you recognize this symbol. And I produced the amulet with the eye on it.
So, let me check something. One moment, I'm picking. I'm checking a little something.
You're fine.
Yeah. So he's gonna look at it, and he's gonna roll a religion check, which won't be too hard for him. That's, I think, exactly enough. So he's gonna look at it. Looks to be one eye. Botan. Father Tyr.
The father did. I've not heard of this person you call the One-Eyed. Do you know more? Do you know where I could learn more information about said deity?
Well, Burke, want to be hearing more about that. This guy's accent is changing. And the music is swelling at terrible times. Well, you want to be hearing more about that? You're going to want to head to the Rock Brawl. Be about up there ways, trailing your moon.
What was that last thing? Trail on the moon?
Trailing your moon. The Rock of Brawl, B-A-R-L.
Okay. Moon. Is that in the spell jam report?
No.
Oh.
I mean, do you ask him that? Like,
Is that near here?
well, Bashford, I'd find that it's not. Be up a fine ways, you'd have to hop on one of the ships. Cost you a fair point of jink. It's up there. And he points at the sky.
I can't
Sort of.
fly there, can I?
Think not, unfortunately.
Shit.
I did not practice a voice for this guy, so he's just changing.
He was cursed with the madness of lib.
So many people have it.
By chance, would you know of anything more local? Maybe an old book, or maybe someone local who could tell me?
Do you boys know? They all just look at him, think for a moment, and almost in unison shake their heads no. I mean, you can ask around the other jammers, maybe they'll know.
Alright, well, thank you. Putting a name to the symbol does help a lot. I thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of travel at this port.
Well,
Have a good day.
Yeah, well, that's Wotan, also known as Odin. He's... I know a bit. He's the father of Tyr. He doesn't really come to this realm of existence very often.
Yes, I've been having trouble finding any information on him. I just found this old amulet in a ancient battlefield, and there's a few engravings on ancient rocks depicting this symbol and the words betrayer. I'm just kind of curious what the whole story is.
I haven't heard of Tyr betraying anyone, or Odin betraying Tyr. Not that I know of.
Well, these were in... And would I know that Tyr and the Giants are on good terms? Or are they on good terms?
I actually don't remember off the top of my head.
Because I assume Odin and the Giants are not on good terms, but I'm not sure about Tyr.
So the thing is, Odin and the Giants have had a pretty good long time to smooth things over.
True, so maybe at this time in age and time,
Yeah.
I would assume everything's good.
Possibly. I'm checking for Why does tier not have an allies and enemies pay? Oh, it's some relationship stuff. Yeah, no, he has no issues. Tier has no issues with giants. Well, that doesn't mean the giants don't have an issue with him.
They have an old grudge they just have not let go.
It's entirely possible. Let me check Anam, the All Father. Relationships. So yes, those wounds appear to have healed, as there appears to be no call for anything on either of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I fucked up my. I didn't. It wasn't betrayer. It was beware.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I fucked up. We'll do a little retcon there. I found the words beware, ashwood, and knowledge written on an ancient stone near some ancient ruins up in the Stone Mountains.
So beware ashwood and knowledge?
Yes.
Well, Odin is, I believe he has domain over knowledge. Like I said, ask around a bit. You might find someone.
Alright, I definitely appreciate putting a name to this symbol. It will help me a lot in coming research.
Takes a long fucking drag off of a pipe he was holding. Blows out smoke. Hope you find what you're looking for.
I hope so too. You have a pleasant day, gentlemen. And then I'll go next to a tavern and...
You know, it was really weird that lion man had two left hands. No, I'm kidding.
It was Odin.
No. That'd be something else.
Oh, I don't know what has two left hands then.
So I guess you... Don't worry about it. Also, he didn't have two left hands, you're fine. The nearest one would be the one they were headed in.
I guess no, probably not a tavern, but maybe some other, like, people near the ships, the flying ships.
But that was the name of the tavern, by the way.
Okay.
So you go ahead and look through the rest of the ships. Roll me another investigation check. Let's see if you see anything.
It's
incredibly, it's incredibly unlikely. So
18.
now, you look around for another hour. It's 2 hours now. Do you actually want to look around for an hour? That is probably what I should have said, but we're a bit late now.
Yeah. Mainly, I think there's a ship you described that had a crystal, like, ring around it.
Oh yeah, that one? Do you want to go look at that one? Investigate it?
I kind of want to go focus on that ship.
Okay. So as you look at the ship with the crystal ring, there appear to be winged elves manning that ship. Like, elves with wings, basically. They also have, like, the occasional centaur with them. And yeah, that's about it. And they have, like, strange animals and strange goods that they're moving in on big old carts and big old crates. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Giant, and Primordial.
You do not understand a word they are saying.
I assume it's some offshoot of Elvish.
Yeah. Not quite. Well, sort of. But, so, you look... The ship is beautiful, by the way. It's made out of this, like... It looks like birch wood, but with, like, veins of silver in it. It's painted white in a lot of areas. It actually has like a huge section of the ship that actually has like dirt in it with foliage and greens and a tree on it even. That's like heavy with fruit. And it's got this huge crystal ring that's like sparking with electricity, just levitating around it and spinning slowly. No mast, and it's like a long ship too. Like, think the I'm trying to remember the name of that ship. I've lost it. But it's a proper like cargo ship. It's a long cargo ship. Think like the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean, but a bit longer, almost like a casino ship kind of deal.
A cruise ship?
A bit like a cruise ship, but not as big.
Okay. Do I see anyone who looks like the captain?
You do see what appears to be one of the winged elven gentlemen who has quite the ridiculously flamboyant hat with a huge feather in it. If that's not a captain's hat, I don't know what is.
I'm not gonna fly onto the ship. I'm gonna fly up to maybe so he can see me, and I'm gonna shout, "Ahoy there! Can I ask you some questions?"
The man in the immense hat with the huge wings just sort of smirks and then unfurls his wings and flies down to you.
Good to meet you. Have you heard of somebody called Odin?
No Delana Ajagve? You have no idea what he's saying.
Do you speak Common, Giant, or Primordial?
I assume you say those languages in their languages.
Yeah.
And you broke Primordial up into the other ones. So when you speak... Let me...
You muted yourself, by the way, in case you didn't notice.
Yeah, don't worry. I didn't say anything yet. Yeah, no, he doesn't understand a word you're saying. I was double checking.
Could I do an intelligence check just to see if I might know what he's speaking?
Yeah, go ahead.
13? Probably not.
It sounds like Elvish, but it sounds a little off.
It's in the... I'll take the amulet out and point at the eye on the back of it.
Yeah, like, would you like to try mime anything with it, or are you just pointing at the amulet and handing it to him?
I'm pointing specifically at the eye symbol, etched in the back.
He's gonna look. He's gonna roll disadvantage religion check because he's not entirely sure what you're asking of him.
2.
That's actually enough. You see, recognition just flitter across his eyes. And he just starts going off. Not, annoyed or anything, on, a spiel of some kind. You don't understand
but I don't
a word
understand
of it.
shit.
Yeah.
I'll take out a piece of paper and my ink pen, and I'll mime writing, and I'll hand it to him.
He'll look at you, look at it, and he'll give you a little grin. He'll rub his fingers together in a very universal knowing.
Give me money.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll produce 5 silver and see if he'll take that.
Eyebrow raises, takes it, pockets it, starts writing.
Okay, 5 silver.
Add to your inventory information on Wotan in Elvish of some kind, in Weird Elvish.
Wotan in Weird.
Wotan info, quote, Weird Elvish.
Weird elvish. I'll have to find somebody to fucking translate that.
Yeah.
Or get the comprehend language spell.
Yeah.
And hopefully he doesn't just rip me off here.
Yeah. Man,
I
look at this
unfortunately
bird
don't
brain.
know Elvish. Grickle might.
Maybe he would.
Alright, when he gets done writing and hand it back to me, I'll like give him a little like thank you shake of the hand.
He shakes your hand and like actually like takes it to his forehead and gives you a little bow, and then he like backflips, flinging his wings out, catches himself midair, and just goes back to his like post where he's reading a map.
Have a good shit. Have a safe journey, and I'll just fly
Have
back
a good
to the port.
shit.
Have a safe journey.
Yes.
Okay, I've got this thing. Yeah, good. They didn't know much. Maybe the harbor master might know something else. And I'll make my way there.
So lucky, you little shit.
I figure the elves might know who Odin is.
Maybe. So the harbor master's office does have a bit of a line. It'll take you about 10 minutes of waiting in line.
Yeah, this will probably be the last thing I do before it's too late.
Yeah. When you see the harbor master, it says, "Well, all right, let me have a look. How can I help you?"
Yes, I pull out the amulet with the etching, and then I also pull out the sheet of paper that I just got. I was like, "Do you know what either of these things mean?"
Let me see how lucky you are. Looks it over. That appears to be written in Elvish. As for this, he's going to look at the eye symbol.
I've been told his name is Odin or Wotan.
I've heard the name, but I don't really know much about it. May want to ask around a bit more.
Do you know where if people who you've heard the name from, where they usually frequent?
I know a lot of the moon elves would know a bit. They're basically neighbors.
Are those moon elves? Do they have wings?
No.
Okay, so it wasn't the elf I just talked to.
No, I assume no. Those were from Arvandor. I think that's how it's pronounced.
I'm getting a bit of lore.
They were travelers from Arborea. They were bringing cargo. Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Dice don't fuck me. 13.
13 is enough for you to know Arborea is one of the outer planes.
Okay. Arborea. Plane.
That's about all you know, though. You've like heard vague detail. Like people have listed the outer planes at you before, and Arborea was one of the things they said.
It's something my teacher told me.
Yeah, it's something you've heard when somebody was just going off at you at a university.
All right.
The way I talk really fast, a bunch of lore at people without explaining. It was.
Do they frequent this port often?
Oh yes, quite often actually. If you check the local bars, you're certain to find them. They look as the moon elves around here. Some of them, a lot more of them actually, tend to be a bit more pale and almost blue. They may be able to help you.
Check taverns.
Yeah, the guy you're talking to, he looks human. But his eyes look a little weird. Other than that, he looks human.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the help. Every little bit in this little puzzle I'm trying to solve goes a long way.
Good thing I remembered what I had planned, because I wrote none of it down and haven't thought about it all week because I forgot.
Fair enough.
Luckily, I was
wish
having an entire shit planning this.
I wish you the best of the day in your duties, and I hope everything goes smoothly.
Yes. Well, I should ask you, although I doubt it. Are you from a ship? Do you have cargo to declare or anything?
No, I came from Waterdeep. I got a little ride over on a little.
I had assumed as much. You didn't strike me as a jammer.
Do I know what a jammer is?
It'd be some. You know that these vehicles are called spelljammers.
Okay. Yes, no, I did not come on one of these flying machines
Yeah.
or ships.
Also,
I came from.
Yeah, you are wearing Water Davian clothing, I assume. Versus everyone here is dressed in weird fucking fashions you've never seen.
Oh, I'm like in a dirty cloak.
Oh.
It's what I think it's common clothes.
Oh, common clothes just means they're like normal off the rack clothes. Like you might just be wearing a red tunic and some cotton pants and like some okay shoes that are effective.
I assumed I wasn't wearing shoes, considering.
I mean, you might not be, given you're a birdman. Yeah. But yeah, common clothes does not mean like filthy, nasty clothes or anything like that. It literally just means that is the most off the rack. They mass produce it clothing ever. You wear in a t-shirt and pants.
Okay, yeah.
Equivalent.
I just have common clothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not this fancy spelljammer.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, I'll head out of there. I'll bid him adieu. I'm assuming it's getting pretty dark at this point.
Yes, it's starting to be sundown. That rosy color is starting to form on the horizon.
I'll make a mental note to come back another time to check out the bars, because I'm assuming I probably need to get back in here soon.
Maybe. It has been about 2 hours since you left old Bojangle at the bar.
Yeah,
you might not be very sober at this point.
I forgot that was his name.
you want to go check out old Daddy Bojangle?
Let's go check out Bojangle. See if he's still standing upright.
Well, he
said he was gonna wait for me.
Oh, okay.
Bojangle is in a booth with 2 women on each arm, going off on a story, drunk as shit.
Get it?
This guy is like 70.
You got game, you got game.
For it. He does. They're listening.
Do they look like moon elves?
Investigation check. Well, the 2 with him, no. But do you want to look around the bar? By the way,
do a quick yak.
Yeah, this is the bar from earlier. By the way, the Starhopper Swill.
Okay, it's a 7. I've been rolling shit.
Yeah.
Did we go back to the Blue Jack, or are we at the? I think we went back.
I think you 2 are at the Blue Jack right now.
Yeah, I thought we
skipped you.
Yeah, I thought we went like shopping, and then we were like going back to the thing.
Yeah. So you guys, you did your shopping, and you guys are probably like having dinner and going to bed and stuff while Oddbirth is
I'm
doing
on my little
this.
solo adventure.
Probably. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. You could be doing something else. Grickle could be out stealing right now. He's a rogue.
Or collecting information. That can be valuable.
Yeah.
I could be fighting that goblin.
You could be fighting that goblin.
You turn the corner. Oh, my nemesis.
He's there. He locks eyes with you. He wasn't dead.
No.
Goblins are sturdy. Like, you think you killed it when you slit its throat, but that fucker will just recover anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they make good soldiers. They don't eat much. They're pretty strong. They're fast as fuck for their size. And they're sturdy.
Yeah, I didn't double tap.
Yeah. And they're sturdy. But yeah. At a 7? There are elves in this room.
But no blue-skinned elves.
None of them that are blue. But the Dock Master also just said some of them are kind of blue.
Oh, bluish.
Yeah, some of them are vaguely blue.
Yeah, with that 7, I imagine the colors are kind of hard to see in this tavern.
For certain.
I'll just walk up to Bojack and I'll say, "How are you holding up here?"
Oh, there you be. Oh, Daddy Bojangle's having a good old time. I don't remember his voice, but this sounds right.
It sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you fit to row?
He looks at both of the girls, and he, like, finishes his drink, and he goes to stand up, and he, like, tests his footing, and he wobbles around a bit, and he almost falls over, and he plops back out down on the chair, and he gets up again. Yeah, I can row.
Can I do an insight check?
Go ahead. This man is
13.
so Mr. Bojangle right now. So, on one hand, he looks drunk as fuck. On the other hand, he was rowing that boat with his eyes closed.
He might pull it off.
Maybe.
Now I gotta make the decision. Do I want to have him row us back or wait until he sobers up?
That's up to you.
Well, wouldn't he only have to row you back half the distance and you could fly the other half?
I could.
You could probably fly the whole distance, it'd just be exhausting. It's
Yeah, but
it
then
was
he'd
less-
risk the chance
yeah.
of falling in the water and drowning.
Yeah, it was literally, it wasn't that you couldn't hack it, it was that if anything goes wrong, you die.
Yeah. I'll look over at the. There's 2 elves wrapped around his arm.
There are, no. The women that are on his arms appear to be a human and a human, question mark? Her eyes are solid black. And she does have some... She's unnaturally pristine. Not a single blemish upon her skin. Not sure what
But they're
what
all
her deal
black,
is.
like-
her eyes are
even her,
solid
like-
black orbs.
Solid. That would prompt me to want to do an Arcana check on her.
Go ahead.
Fucking hell,
No
10.
fucking idea. That's fucking weird.
I just, I give her a second look. Okay. Maybe
Azaris.
some water. Say again.
Zaros would know what she is. But anyway.
Maybe some water. We'll head out here in about an hour.
It's because she's an Azamar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But he don't know that. Anyway.
I don't know that.
Oh, Mr. Bojangle don't drink no water.
Don't all living creatures need water, Mr. Bojangle?
He's picking up the pitcher off the table, and he pours on the table a bit, and then realigns it over his cup that he had finished earlier. Nah, Bojangle drink that beer. He don't drink no water.
I'd maybe get some bread in you to help.
He's
soak
drinking
some of it.
more.
Mr. Bojangle, I implore you, please eat some bread.
Come on, you don't need to know nothing about Mr. Bojangle that he don't already know about himself.
But doesn't bread help absorb the alcohol?
Not even a little bit make the alcohol not feel so smooth. He's drinking more. Now you say you want to go?
I'm gonna... Fuck. I don't know. Personally, I really don't know.
He's slowly waving left and right as he's just looking at you with a big old giant smile on his face. Sleepy eyes.
You're making it sound like if I do this, I'm gonna die.
I mean, he'd be in the boat, so worst comes worst, he falls asleep rowing.
And then you're just stuck at sea for a bit until he wakes up.
Or you can row yourself.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll say, get ready to depart. I'm gonna ask a few more questions, but we will be leaving here soon.
So as you say that, and you turn around to leave, eventually you hear one of the girls go, "Ah!" As Mr. Bojangle has literally lifted her off the couch, spun her around, dip kiss, and then let her go.
God damn, for a 70-year-old, he's strong as fuck.
And he's walking, he is pretty strong, and he just starts to walk over to the barkeep, and he says, "Make what pay?" And the barkeep just says, "I know your tab, Mr. Bojangle." "They're good." 2-finger salute. Just starts staggering out of the bar with you.
Before I leave the bar, I did want to just go up to a few of the elves, show them the piece of paper, and see if anyone speaks common and can translate it for me.
Yes, I do speak common. How can I help you? It appears to be an elven woman. No wings. Very pale skin.
I met a winged elf earlier today. He wrote down some things about some information on there. Do you by chance know what this language is? And I'll show her the piece of paper.
Let me see it. She looks it over, looks it up and down. It appears to be an archaic elvish. I can make most of it out.
Would you be willing to translate for me?
Alright, so, here it says, well, Birdman, this appears to be the symbol of Odin, father of the god that your people over there would call Tyr. He is the leader of the Norse pantheon. His wife is one named Frigga. He spelled it really strange. It's not very well written here. It's like this woman's got like the glasses on. She's like holding them over her eyes. She's a bit of an older elf. You would want to go to the Rock of Brawl, which is one of the tiers of Selune, or Lyra, depending on who you ask. You will notice it because it is the only rock that is green. And others on Lyra will know. So you would have to go to the moon, and, well, I would know quite a bit about that. I'm from there, so... Yes, the Rock of Brawl does happen to be one of the bodies that trail along Lyra. You could get passage to there from here that's commonly traded between. There are a lot of worshippers there as well, of Odin, I believe his name is pronounced, or Wotan.
Thank you very... Oh, sorry.
I do hope that helps. And she's like folding it up and handing it back to you.
That is very, very helpful, and I'm assuming I'm transcribing what she's saying.
You can if you want to. But you mark off that sheet of paper.
Yeah, I need to mark off 2, actually. I've used 2.
I know,
Parchment. Right? Back down to 8.
That's what it's for, baby. That's what it's for.
Okay, yes. I've been sitting there just writing it down, like, hastily in my little notes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is very helpful.
Yeah, I'm only
very kind.
Making you, like, mark these off directly, because these are things I think you're gonna, like, tear out and hand off and things like that. Oh, not a problem. You have a wonderful day now, dear.
You as well. And I'll put my little pieces of paper away. I do like a little giddy jump step because I'm getting puzzle pieces and head out the tavern.
She goes back to her book and her soup.
What a weird little bird man, probably, is what she's thinking.
She's probably seen weirder. She's a fucking jammer.
Fair enough. But then I'll go meet Bojack at the docks.
Okay. Bojangle. So, you go meet Bojangle. He's already in the boat. And he's literally just like... He's got his hands on the oars, but they're not gripped around them. He's just sort of rubbing the oars up and down with like his 2 middle fingers while he does like the forward and backward like swaying that he does when he rows with his eyes closed. Almost like he hears music that's not there.
Good evening, Bojangle. Are you ready to depart?
Up on it.
I get in the boat and I pray for the best.
He like gives them one more rub and then he curls his hands inward and wraps his fingers around one at a time, slow and steady, and he starts rowing. His eyes don't even open a little, and he just keeps that movement, that sort of waves on the ocean like sway, as he starts just rowing without a word.
I grip my bag in case I have to take off for flight if he starts tipping.
So, it will be a fairly quiet trip. He'll row you the whole way, and about the moment that you can see the shoreline of Waterdeep, like when the mist clears, almost as if he could see it with his eyes closed. So how do you go?
I've got some very valuable information. Unfortunately, if I want to pursue this line of questioning further, it looks like I'm going to have to travel to the Rock of Brawl out in outer space.
Nah, won't forget all one of them. Daddy Bojangle don't never get on no jammer. Make him sick as a baby on the face.
Well, you seem to be doing mighty fine on the wall.
Oh, Mr. Bojangle been born on the wave.
Wouldn't it be just another wave? Just of space and time?
No, not even close. Not even little.
Well, I've never had the pleasure to be on a jammer. Wouldn't know what it was like.
Oh, horrible. Horrible.
Why do you say that? Is it a weird sensation? Is it like teleportation? I've heard that can be weird.
Feels so wrong. Wrong every way. It seems the more you push the subject, that like smooth rhythm he has starts to like chop up. It gets like too fast or too slow.
I take it bad memories?
Oh. No. Oh, for Daddy Bojangle, never a bad memory. No. He's like mumbling to himself now. And he goes
I'll let him
quiet.
focus on the waves.
Yeah.
I don't want to tip.
And he smooths out, and it's back to that rhythm. The water's good today. And
That's good to hear. It's always calm waters or nice waters.
He doesn't reply to that, and you will make it back to the docks. You
I thought
arrive
you were
back
gonna
at the
have
dock
fucking
ward.
capsize.
No. Mr. Bojangle, Daddy
He's
Bojangle,
competent.
as he calls himself, is a professional and a master of his art. That art being rowing a boat.
I believe I already paid for the round trip, right?
You paid for the trip there, but not for the trip back. He seems to have not bothered charging you back. He said nothing about it, and when you get off the boat, he just said, "You have a good time now."
You as well. It was a pleasure to meet you. If I ever need to be rowed back there, I shall seek you out as well.
As he just sort of lays down in the boat.
Did he just pass out?
You're not sure. Unless you want to go check in.
I'll just grab. Is there a tarp in the boat?
So, no, there's no tarp.
Anything I can just like throw over him as a cover so he can not freeze to death?
I mean, how long do you stand there? Like, considering this and, like, humming and hawing?
Like maybe a minute.
A minute? At about 8 seconds of you standing there humming on him, he, like, opens one eye. You need some?
I thought you passed out, and I was considering if I should cover you with something so you don't freeze to death.
No, Daddy Bojangle never feel cold.
I think that's just the alcohol talking.
Oh, maybe.
I would definitely not rather have you freeze to death. You are good at your craft, and I might need your help soon.
I never felt colder than Daddy Bojangle lie.
I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'm thinking he's probably never been sober in his life.
He's probably not. You did notice he smelled suspiciously of alcohol from the moment you met him.
All right, Mr. Bojangle, if you've done this for a while and you know best, I'll leave you to be, and then I'll just fly off back to the tavern.
You have fun, Dragon Man.
Did you say Dragon Man?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep flying back.
Fun fact, I made up Daddy Bojangle as I was role-playing him. That is not a planned character. I just said there would be a rower.
He's an improvised character, and we love him.
Many are.
Those are the best ones.
Exactly. So you're going to the Blue Jack or the Yawning Portal?
The Blue Jack, because that's where I assume Brickle and Azeros are.
So you make your way back. It'll be about a copper if you want to take the cab service.
I was just gonna fly there since I didn't
Yeah.
have to fly across the water.
You just fly on over. You get some looks from the Watchful Order and the like, but they mostly just kind of... I mean, there's not much they can do. None of them, like, flag you down or anything.
They're just keeping an eye on me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything illegal, so I just keep flying.
There's, like, a man on, like, a battlement with, like, a crossbow who, like, has it ready. He's not pointing it at you, but he's looking like, what's going on?
Do I see him?
Yes.
I'll give him a little wave as I'm flying.
And so you make your way to the Blue Jack. You touch down. You head on in. And, you know, the barkeep is there. Oh, hello, my good friend. What can I get for you?
If my evening meal would be great, I am famished.
Ah, yes. So, we have lovely stew.
Stew is fine.
Yes.
Any food that goes into my belly is fine.
That is good. Do not ask what is in this stew.
Oh, that just sends alarm bells off in my fucking brain.
Eat your stew. As he pushes the bowl onto the counter for you.
I'll take the stew.
Yeah.
Go to the table.
You saw him take it out of a cauldron that's like over the fire. He just like ladled it in there and handed it to you.
I'm
Just
gonna have to trust it.
Grabbed a whole loaf of bread, ripped a chunk off of it, and just tossed it on top. Then flung a spoon in there, and he just hands it to you.
You see Grickle and I sitting over in the corner at a
Grickle
booth.
is in the stew.
You see me sitting over at a booth.
Eating Grickle out of the bowl.
With a second
I'll
bowl.
go join my traveling companions.
You're thoroughly enjoying Grickle right now.
Is Grickle down there, or are you in the room?
Grickle's in the bowl.
I'm in the bowl.
What's in the bowl? You see
Are
me
we
with
make-
two bowls.
Are we making that canon?
No.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna just kill Grickle for a bit.
Grickle took a bath in the bowl.
You know,
He's
Grickle,
big.
this tastes very similar to lizard.
Well, that's good, because Grickle has more in common with a cat than a lizard.
Oh yeah,
Really?
kobolds are mammals. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
Dragonkin are, yeah.
Oh, I thought that just said dragons. I didn't know that's a dragon.
Kobolds
well,
are
kobolds are
Dragonkin.
an offshoot. They're like
Yeah.
a cousin.
Oh, okay.
How was your little adventure, Adberth?
Well, I've got a question to that question. How do you feel about going to space?
What's in space?
I just point. Would I know what space is actually?
Roll me an Arcana check. You would know that beyond the... So, you know that Toril is a planet, which sphere-shaped world, floating in what is called realm space. Around Toril is what is called just an atmospheric envelope, an air envelope. It's an atmosphere. When you leave that, you are in realm space.
Space. Oh, sorry.
And
I
realm
was going to
space.
suggest what I know, but then he's just going to say it, so it doesn't really matter.
Realm space, you know, is basically an empty black void with no air in it.
But it
And
can
no
breathe on the moon.
and no gravity. Yeah,
I thought they
that's
could
the
breathe
thing.
on the moon.
That's the thing. You met it. I should have actually said this sooner. You met an elf that said she's from the moon. And they were all talking about... They called the moon Lyra. That's fucking weird. It's Selune is the name of the moon. And they're talking like you can live there. The moon's a barren wasteland of silvery dust. These crazy people.
So
I definitely put or Lyra in my notes.
Yeah. It depends on how... Lyra or Lyra. It depends on how you,
you want to
spell
go
pronounce it.
to the big orb in the sky?
No, not the big orb. A asteroid. I think that she said asteroid, right?
It would be one of the tiers of Selune is what the people on this planet would know them as.
One of the tiers of Selune. Apparently, there is a
Which-
settlement there, and they have the knowledge I seek.
Yeah, and Azaros, you would know what the Tears of Selune are. They're actually a well-known thing. Like, they are spoken of in poetry and song all the time, as is the moon. Like, you do know them as a concept, just from being
Would I know?
civilized.
How would we get there? Why would we go there?
We can charter the Spelljammers to take us there.
Is Grickle just confused about this entire conversation?
That seems expensive.
I'm not saying we have to go right now. We already have a quest we accepted.
So, for Rickle, this is weird. Roll me an Arcana check for Rickle.
Yeah.
17. You've heard of something like this before, but only vaguely, because you were in the Feywild, and the Feywild is a mirror to this plane, meaning it has its own realm space and everything.
Oh, so if we go to the moon regularly, it'll be different than the moon in the Feywild?
Yes.
Ah.
It's essentially a different dimension.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
mirror to this one, so you could go to, like, the Fey moon.
The
and all that.
Fey moon.
The Fey moon.
La claw.
Yeah. Which I'm technically using an alternate version of realm space here, but that's just because the 5e rules are... The 5e rules are slop for spell jamming, so I'm using a sort of in-between of 3.5 and 4th editions that I had to piece together to make it make sense, because the 5th edition one doesn't make any sense. And they refuse to elaborate.
They leave it into your capable hands to figure out.
Yeah, and my capable hands say, throw that stupid system away, the astral sea is boring, I don't want sea life but space.
We don't want sea life, but space.
Yeah.
But we don't. I know we can't go right now, but in the future, I would appreciate it if we could make a little stop to one of the tiers.
Yeah, we'll put it on our to-do list.
I would appreciate it. I did find some very valuable information. By chance, have any of you ever heard of the name Odin or Wotan?
Can I roll a check for that?
Both of you roll religion checks. This will be easier for Grickle.
Yeah, I don't have proficiency in religion. Why would
Yep, just both roll religion checks.
I? 4.
Yeah, when I say easier, it just means your DC is lower.
I rolled a 15.
15. So with a 15... There is... talk that Tyr used to be part of another pantheon of gods and then came to this world. And you've heard already that Tyr and this Wotan have some sort of connection. Maybe it has something to do with that.
I share that information.
Yep, that is information you already had.
Yep.
I've figured out Odin is the father of Tyr.
Interesting.
And he belongs to an entirely different pantheon that is not really worshipped here. Hence, I can't find any information here. Why I need to go to space, around space.
You
if
would
I
just
want
know
to find
space.
space. But it specifically said the Rock of Brawl, which is one of the tiers of Selune. And there they call Selune Lyra for some reason.
Grickle, get your tail out of my soup.
Flavoring. You know they called the moon specifically, but yeah. Roll me, just everyone, roll me a religion check. All three of you.
A new one?
Religion.
9.
17.
5 and 5.
Aberth. Lyra. The goddess of illusions, deception, and... Yeah, of illusions and deception? Lyra.
I gotta put that in the notes so my character knows.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been spelling her name way wrong.
Yeah, it's really weird because it's spelled Lyra, but it's pronounced Lyra or Lyra or something like that. And what's really confusing is there's a goddess named that, a very different goddess.
Lyra.
Yeah. So, and I think
Leroy
and I think her name-
Jenkins.
I think her name is actually pronounced Lyra.
Oh.
She's the goddess of like joy, dancing, and like merriment. That's Lyra. Lyra is the goddess of like misdeception and illusions. Hence why she has lie in her name.
Would I, with that 17, would I know that Seluna, who Seluna is? I'm assuming she's a major guy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm used to people knowing exactly who Selene is. Yes, you all know who Selene is. All of you.
Okay.
Grickle, you might know her more as Sahanin Moonbow, and as Selune second.
Oh?
So I'll go down the line. So Selune is the goddess of the moon and like truth within falsehood, like the moon, truth, and revelation within mystery.
So does that mean I know what the moon is?
We'll get to that. Like I said, she's actually one of the greater goddesses. She's one of the original primordial ones as well that like helped create Toril and the Forgotten Realms in the first place. So she's one of the old ones. With your 17, you know that she wasn't always just Selune. There used to be another goddess that split into pieces, and those pieces were originally Selune and Shar, the goddess of night and loss and the void. And they started to fight, and in their fights, one of them ripped a piece off of herself and threw it at the other to try and kill her, and it was a glancing blow, so a chunk of the other goddess was stuck in there and went hurtling into the void, into the astral sea, where it became Mistril, the original goddess of magic. Most people who have any sort of religious study in Faerun know this story. Grickle. You would know her as Sahani Moonbow, which is the elven aspect of Selune. And she is a goddess of moon and the hunt and things. Let me actually look up the exact things, because I don't want to mess this up.
While you're looking that up, I'm just going to be saying, isn't it interesting that here we call it Selune, the moon, but there they call it Lyra? Now, to me, that gets my little goblins in my brain running, because now I kind of want to know why. What's up there? What do they know? Doesn't it interest you guys too?
You would know her as the Lady of Dreams, and as Sahani Moonbow. She's the elven goddess of death, dreams, heavens, journeys, and the moon, the full moon to be precise. In addition, she's the patron of moon elves and has some connection to the stars. She is the most powerful female member of the Selendrine, which is the elven pantheon.
How do I say it again?
Sahanin Moonbow.
I thought it was Sahanin Moonbow.
I don't think I would know that.
You would know that is the elven aspect of her. Azeros,
Okay.
you have no idea who the fuck that is.
Who is that?
I've
I've never heard that name.
The elven aspect of Selune.
Yes.
Would that be more like
Yeah.
if Feywild, that's what they call her, but here in Toril?
Grickle and Azeros both roll me a religion check. Samog, Adberth knows that a divine aspect is just another form of the god, because gods are subject to the belief of thinking creatures, and different groups of people will see a god in slightly different ways, and when they do that, it creates a sort of alternate form of the god that is still the same god. That's just a little
It's
different.
just how they perceive them, essentially.
Yes. So basically,
So-
Sahani Moonbow is Salune. She's just a little different.
So if someone were to tell someone that one god is actually the god of something else, and then like a whole group of people believe that, would that make a separate form where that god is
think
now the god
so.
of something else?
That entails on the domains of gods.
Yeah, that can create an aspect, though, like, hence why Sahanin is the elven aspect of Salune. It sort of depends, because what happens is gods are more concept than they are person. So, they may have started as a separate god, but as they more and more embody these same portfolios, eventually they become subsumed by the other god and just become aspects of one another. So basically what happens is, like, Sahani Moonbow was probably once one of the elven children of Coralon, the elf father, and as she became more and more similar to Salune in her portfolios and her divine power, they merged into one being. And so there's the aspect of Sahani Moonbow, and there's the aspect of Salune. Well, there's Salune, and then there's the aspect of Sahani Moonbow. Those of you who know Hindu religion will have a better understanding of this concept.
But yes, if we ever find the time, or if we ever take a mission, I would like to go to space.
To put it in Christian terms, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Father is Yahweh, it's God. The Son would be Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit would be the Holy Spirit of God, which is the like sense of piety and spirit that exists within all of mankind, within the hearts of the faithful and stuff like that. It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah. For sort of. Very. I guess Jesus is more of an example of a divine avatar than an aspect, but there's nothing really like it in Christianity, so I guess God from Christianity, Yahweh from Judaism, and Allah from Islam would be a better example of aspects.
Yeah, because they're all the same thing, just different
Yeah,
versions.
that'd actually be a much better example of it. If you want to put it in Christian terms. Any other questions? Yes, yeah, they call her Lyra for some reason.
Yes, but that is what I found out. Did you guys get up to anything fun while I was...
You guys had the best stew.
Well,
the
as
store
you can
doesn't have any
see,
Boras.
as you can
There is
see,
Boras
Grickle
in
is
the
no
soup.
longer with us.
They were out of Boras, so they put Grickle
What?
at the stew.
No! Wasn't he just here? I heard him talk.
Your stew is where you hear that from. No.
Oh no,
Grickle.
I knew it tasted funny.
Grickle kept talking about Boras. I think he really wanted some.
Wanted to be one.
All I wanted to be when I grew up.
Can I be a Boras when you grow up, Grickle?
Well, we finished our shopping for tomorrow. Other than that,
So, for fuck's sake, I thought we would have set out by now. You know, I guess it's a good thing I was a little behind in the preparations. So,
I'm ready to like head to bed and
Yeah,
set
Yeah,
up
I'd
for-
eat and then head to bed.
yeah. So you guys all head to bed. If you've used any resources, put them back. If you want to prepare any spells or anything, do so now. Because in the morning, you set out down below. You do know that your patron, Ermac, thank you, Brain. Ermac from the Moon, whose voice I've completely forgotten. I believe it's, "Hello, it's good to see all of you." It's something like this. Yes,
Close
hello.
enough.
There we go. Yes, it's me, Ermac Funlun.
Good morning, Ermac.
Yes, hello. It's so good to see all of you here. Durnan, look, they're back. Uh-huh. He says as he's, like, inspecting one of the barrels that looks like it might be cracked. Yes, so
Yes,
have you all... Go on.
We've got our shopping done, we've well rested, and we are ready to head down.
All right, very good. It's best that I tell you what is happening then. Oh, by the way, these people... Whoa! These people are not here. Yes, it's good that I tell you what's happening then. Well, if you would come with me, Durnan has already arranged for a meeting of the private variety. Come with me upstairs. And Funlun's going, if you go with him, he's going to take you all upstairs to just one of the rooms, like one of the inn rooms.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Y'all follow too.
And he takes you all there. One moment, I don't know why I'm moving these around. There's really no need for me to. But, so he takes you all upstairs. And he says, alright, well, I have not been entirely honest with all of you, and I must apologize for that, and I will do so with proper honesty. So, he, like, brings his fingers up, and he wipes, like, downward, as his form, like, breaks up into sort of gold-colored dust and falls off of him. And instead of Ermac Funlun, you see... here, we'll...
Cthulhu.
I'm just gonna... Yes, Cthulhu. Cthulhu. You see... You are actually... Here, I'm just gonna... It's not accurate, but I'm gonna put you guys all, like, here. One moment.
A second Grickle.
Double Grickle.
Double gricked up.
I've not been entirely honest with all of you, and then he does the thing, and instead you see a portly man, very well dressed, with a very fantastic mustache, and a nice, very well-kept rounded beard that connects to his hair with mutton chops, and a very nice hat. Very well-dressed gentleman. A bit portly.
At birth. What the fuck was that?
So, at birth, Arcana check. Grickle, you as well.
Did his skin have invisible wings?
Oh,
22.
Invisible skin?
go on. I should have said you have advantage, Grickle, but it's fine. So, with the 12 from Adbirth, that's actually enough for both of you. Adbirth, you know this spell because it's a pretty common spell. It's one that you have been on the lookout for. Maybe you're even learning it as we speak. Grickle, you've seen this spell 1.5 million times. It is the bread and butter of so many people you've worked with. This is Disguise Self. It is an illusion. Yeah, it's an illusion spell that just makes you look like someone else. Basically, choose a form that is vaguely similar to your own in arrangement of limbs and size, and you can look like that. You can, as a human, look like a Goliath, or you can look like Solid Snake. It's your choice, really. You can even get a little creative with it and be, you know, like, camouflage skin suit man. Yeah, so if you want to hide in the dark, you can just make yourself look like the dark. It wouldn't be perfect if they could shine a light right on you. Yeah.
I am justice.
Basically, you can, like, make yourself look like a shadow person. That's, like, something that I like to do with the spell, to, like, blend in.
Oh, you can
dim
become
light.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's shadow, yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, the Hat Man, the Benadryl Hat Man. So, yes, you both know it is the Disguise Self spell. It's an illusory spell that makes you look like someone else. It is I, Volothamp Gedarm, the one and only in the flesh.
Why does that name sound familiar?
History checks all of you.
You said Volo Kemp Thamar?
Volothamp
Volothamp
Gadarm.
It's Volo, the motherfucking guy.
Grickle has no idea who the fuck this is.
Yeah, he
Rolled a 13. Not
he's-
terrible.
No, you rolled a 2.
I rolled a
No,
2.
I rolled a 13.
Go on, Adberth.
I got
Oh,
15.
yeah, 15.
Carl, no. No.
Adberth and... Why is that? Oh, you know what's happening? It's because you're rolling fucking physical dice and it's throwing me off because I'm like looking at the.
Yeah.
But Zeros and Adverth, you both know this is Volothamp Gadarm, famed writer, bard, and adventurer. He has written many incredibly popular books. He's well over 100 years old. He looks great. He's been there for many things, and he is friend, and you know this one in particular, Adberth. He's actually close personal friends with one of the most famous wizards ever to live, Elminster Arumar.
Elmentar? What was the last name?
Arumar. Here, let me.
Aramar? I'm not going to spell that.
I want to. I want to get the. Oh wow, there's no anything for Elminster in the compendium, so I gotta do it the hard way. Elminster. I want to make sure I, spell it right. Aumar. There we go. Elminster. Yes. There we go. So it is spelled. Oh, it occurs to me I still have the please stand by this entire time. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. This has all been
Nothing's
theater of the
happened. We
mind
moved our
anyway.
tokens to the left. That's it.
Yeah, this has been theater of the mind, so it's fine.
Yeah, we were here. Now we're here. That's all that's changed.
Yeah, nothing has changed. Yes, Elminster Almar, one of the most famous wizards ever to exist.
That is not how I thought you'd spell it.
Elminster. Yes. And here, let me get Volo's name for you.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought you would. Volothamp Gadarm.
I'm yawning
So-
like crazy over here.
Stop it. Volothamp Volo Gadarm. It is I, the great and legendary Volothamp Gadarm. As he
Sounds
tips his
pretentious
hat
when
at
you say
you.
it.
Yeah, he tips his hat at you, and he's got his hand on his chest and doing the half bow, and then he just puts it back on.
Azeros just quickly reaches over and just taps Adberth on the leg really quickly. Hey, you know what that is, right?
Please,
Yeah,
hold
yes,
your applause.
I know who
Grickle,
it is.
Grickle turns his head and goes, "Or?"
He's a famous bard and writer. By chance, is Elminster in town?
I'm afraid he is not. He's at this time either in another plane or at his tower in Shadowdale.
Damn it.
Sadly, he contacts me, not the other way around.
I would love an audience one of these days.
Everyone would, even I would at times, because he can be rather difficult.
Wizards can be quite tricky to pin down.
I would agree with you, but he might hear me.
So I understand the need for disguising yourself. Is that the only thing you haven't been truthful?
Other than the information I have withheld from you up to this point, no, this is the only lie. I am trying to keep a low profile.
That is understandable.
I would ask
I
that all of
assume-
you not spread this information, or I will know it was you.
Spread what information?
Exactly. He's going Slavic on me.
Carl, no.
So, you all will be heading down into the Undermountain, and there I would like for you to find a friend of mine. She will be at the Promenade of the Dark Maiden, on the 3rd level, known as the Sorgoth level. Her name is Lars Renlael.
Why does that name even sound familiar too?
Yes, I know. History
We
check.
talked about her a couple sessions ago.
Yeah.
Lars or Hars?
Lars Renlael, so...
12.
Oh yeah, he accidentally slipped and Muggsy was trying to question.
Yep. So, yeah, you remember Lars.
So
That's
so
what
about
Lars means!
Lars.
Yeah.
That's Lars!
Lars Renlael. And then, yes, that is Lars.
You wouldn't tell us about Lars before. Are you going to tell us about Lars now?
I am, although
He did say he was going to.
you will all need to again be kept secret on this matter. If
What
the
matter?
information gets out, I will not pay you.
What's information?
Exactly.
Discreet
So-
is my middle name.
No, it is not.
How do you know?
I can feel it. I know these things. So, she is currently at the promenade with her son, and I need you to go down there, meet with her, tell her that Volo has sent you so that she does not get mad at me anymore. I've received a threatening sending this morning. She may appear as a drow or as a moon elf, depending on when you meet her.
Is there a way we can be sure it's her? Could she also be doing the same sort of trickery you just did?
She will almost assuredly be doing the exact trickery I just did, although if you ask her to prove that she is Lars Renlael, you will see things that you will not believe possible. And that
Is
is
there
how
like
you
a
will know.
secret- So we're just supposed to see things that we're not supposed to know. But didn't you just say that we're not supposed to divulge this information? So it probably wouldn't be wise if we just start walking up to people, asking them if they're
Are you Lars?
Well,
Lars Renlael.
here, give me a moment. Volo's going to think a moment, and then he's going to cast a spell. Or wait, no, not cast a spell. He's going to, swipe his thumb across the brim of his hat, and his form shifts into that of a somewhat slender elven woman. About 5'5", I think she is. Where's my thing? One moment. Yeah, about 5'6".
Hey, Adberth, can you do that?
I do
She-
not spell.
She actually has this very pale skin, lop ears that sort of hang off to the sides, these very bright green eyes, and this very dark green hair that's almost black. You would immediately recognize her as a moon elf, Azeros and Adberth, because they're the most common kind of elves that you find. There's even a couple in this bar right now. She appears to dress in... So, history check from, well, everyone but Crickle. Because Crickle wouldn't recognize it, sorry.
20.
So,
Dirty 20.
Okay, so your dirty 20s, you recognize what she's wearing as Underdark finery. It appears to be, like, nice clothes that a drow would wear. Very, like, straight brushed hair, very well kept, like, very nicely done makeup. She would look like this, or possibly the skin would be blue, the eyes would be more pale, and the hair would be silver. If a drow. I have told her countless times that drow have rigid ears, not lop ears, so she should disguise them, but she says that nobody will notice. And given that she is not dead, I guess that is true.
That will make finding her a lot easier, so we don't accidentally slip up any information that does not need to be shared.
Precisely. And he drops the form. So,
And anything else we might need to know for this job?
once you get to the promenade, do not cause trouble. They are trying very hard to rebuild it. The promenade...
What happened?
It was destroyed and then taken over by some dwarves who were worshipping Dulmathon, which is the dwarven god of mining and riches of the mountain. And then that was destroyed, and it was taken over by drow who were using it to farm giant spiders as an army to take Skullport. And then that was destroyed, and the Ilastarians moved back in after Ilastari appeared on the walls of Waterdeep a few years ago, and they are rebuilding it now. I say a few years, it has been decades.
This is a very popular place that people keep trying to want.
Exactly. Well, it does happen to be one of the most defensible locations that is close to the surface, but also close to the deeper portions of Undermountain. So it would be very valuable.
Understandable.
Yes.
I believe you said you were going to hand us the the orb he has.
The drift globe, that is correct. As he opens his bag, and he, holds it out, and then he lets it go, and it floats in the air. You will need it while going down there as a light source, although do be careful, some things may be drawn to the light, and you may keep it when the job is done.
I appreciate it.
Did the barkeep know that you were Volo?
Yes, he's very aware. Me and Durnan are old friends.
Oh.
It was, in fact, his idea that I go into disguise.
Makes sense.
Azeros, do you want to hold on to the globe for the duration of the journey?
I think one of you two should hold on to it, and I just cast light out of my hand.
Fair
I'm
enough.
I
just
can see
barely at weight, so
How much does it weigh?
The drift globe, I think it weighs 1 pound. It's like the size of a baseball. Let me go find out.
Globe. Compendium has it.
And they're different sizes, so,
Ezra,
Yeah.
could I actually give you some money?
Yeah, it weighs 1 pound. About the size of a baseball.
Some money.
Yeah.
For what?
Or if you'd rather just a tinderbox so I can get just barely underweight.
Oh, the
I'll
pain
hold
of
on to the
being
drift
Grickle.
globe.
The pain of being Grickle. He would have handed it to Adberth. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. I put it on my pack.
unless
Yeah, I just
Grickle,
realized.
unless Grickle's doing the hop like gimme, then he would have handed it to him. If Gricklebee's cute,
Yeah.
is cute about it, he'll hand it to him.
I'm at 60.48, and I'm just realizing that's still over capacity. I need 1 pound gone.
Oh God, the pain of being Grickle.
So yeah, can I hand you either just all my money or just one of the tinderboxes?
Yeah.
So
whatever
here.
works.
I'm gonna look at your sheet and I'm gonna tell you if there's something you probably don't need to be carrying on you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
there's
have
also
a mirror and a flask of venom.
um,
Both of those are half a pound. I could get rid of either one of them and I'd be fine.
So,
I'd say hold on to the flask of venom. That can come in handy.
you don't really
Yeah.
need to carry your bedroll on you. You could ask somebody else to carry it for you.
Alrighty, would anyone be willing to?
Yeah,
do that?
I've got the weight.
Yeah. So it'd be 5 pounds for a small bedroll.
Yeah, one of the reasons that And yeah, you've got the light crossbow, which is probably weighing you down a bit as well. Now, don't delete your bedroll, just set it to 0. So you have
Thank you for telling me that, 'cause I was just about to do that. I was just about to do that.
Murder Grickle. Why
Oh,
did you
that.
change the weight to 0?
I thought that's what you meant.
No.
No, change the amount to 0.
Okay.
The weight is on the right hand side. The amount's on the left.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to murder Grickle now.
I was just about. I was hovering over deleting it when you said that.
I stab at thee. That was a roll to GM. What am I doing? I stab at thee. Anyway.
For what purpose?
For the funnies. But,
Could,
go on.
Can Volo cast Disguise Self on anyone?
No. Sadly, 5th edition is a bit stupid to where Disguise Self is self only, and the only spell it can cast on other creatures is Seeming, which does like 8 other creatures. There is no Disguise Other spell, annoyingly enough.
Big sad.
Now, if somebody wanted to do quote-unquote spell research in their downtime and create a Disguise Other spell, we could talk about that.
Hey, that'd be me.
Yeah.
Or Grickle, he knows
Can't.
magic.
No, it would have to be a wizard.
No.
Oh, okay.
I have proficiency in Arcana, but I don't think I'm, like, magic guy.
It would have to be a wizard, warlock, or sorcerer.
I'm fine with, tweaking existing spells.
Yeah, like, spell research technically isn't in 5th edition, but it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're altering an already existing spell, it'd be a lot easier than creating a brand new spell.
Yeah, usually
Are we
this would
just-
fall under meta magic. Sorry, go on.
Are we gonna do that same thing we did with, like, the original adventure, where we just speed through it and we have one, like, combat or whatever, and then we're at the place?
Maybe. Unlikely.
Yeah, because I was
So,
really hoping to get
we
to
spent
that soon.
too long doing shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you
Um,
want to be going to bed here soon, but we can at least start it and then, end the session somewhere down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, you all are ready to head down, I take it?
One last thing, what's the weirdest thing you've seen?
One moment. I'm trying my best to... Elf, get out of there. You go here. You... Map layer. Sorry, as you were saying?
What's the weirdest thing you've seen, Volo? I'm just curious.
Well, the weirdest thing in recent memory was this goblin kidnapped me, locked me in a cage, called me a pigeon, and named me a Pidge. I believe she also wanted to have sex with me.
Are you pulling this straight from Baldur's Gate 3?
Yes, that did canonically happen.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. I have reason to believe she also wanted to have sex with me, but then eat me.
Did you do it?
No. I was luckily rescued by a large red woman.
So he disguised as a pigeon?
No.
No, she called him Pigeon.
Yeah.
Huh?
If you play Baldur's Gate 3, it happens in game, you'll see.
Yeah.
I've only played, like, the first tiny bit section.
When does it happen in Baldur's Gate 3?
Uh,
Do you
The
have
Goblin,
an-
Goblin Camp?
the Goblin Camp, yeah.
I got to, like,
yeah. Okay.
I got to the main structure right outside the beach or whatever, and that's as
Yeah.
far as I've gotten.
I was saved by a large red woman. I do not remember her name.
I
That
think
tracks.
I know that red woman.
Although I am sure she was caught in that Mind Flayer debacle a few years back. Really bloody business, that.
I'm not
Which-
sure if my character would be in the know of that. Spending most of his
This
time
would
in
have
the
been
mountains.
this would have been like probably a few. So, one moment. Let me figure out exactly what year BG3 takes place. because I have the... Okay, it's 1492, really? No, that can't be right. 1494. So 1494. Okay, that's weird. It says 1492, but it describes the fall of Elturil, which was in 1494. So I'm going to say 1494 because I don't fucking trust Larian.
That's fine.
They cursory
When are we?
glanced. It is 15... Oh, let me check. One moment. I have this... I have this written on the map instead of... as opposed to... it is
Your notes?
1504. Yeah, the year is 1504.
10
Okay,
years.
so-
10 years ago.
Yeah.
We've all probably heard it in passing.
So about
Well,
9
I
years
probably
ago.
Oh, yes, I've heard secondhand reports about some terrible business happening in Baldur's Gate a couple
Yes.
years ago.
You would... Roll me a history check. Let's see. You and Azaros.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
assuming
don't think I
I
would
would
know about this at
a
all.
whole lot.
This is current history, so I'm just trying to see how in-depth your knowledge is.
Yeah.
11.
11. So, Aberth knows most of this. You would know there was an outbreak of Mind Flayer infections that were utilizing some old Netherese magical techniques to modify them. And it was all centered around a piece of Karstone, which is basically some of the stone body of Karsus left over after Karsus Folly. They basically tried, like, some adventurers, like, how do I put this? Some chosen of the Dead Three, were gathering this and trying to create a new god that they called the Absolute. And they, in a mild sense, technically succeeded, but about as much as a tribe of Kutoa would at creating a new god. So they created, like, a very small local god that existed within the city of Baldur's Gate for a little under a year. And forces marshaled, stormed Baldur's Gate, killed the control brain, and basically broke the Karstone up into tiny pieces that have currently been spread around. A lot of people have used it to make, like, jewelry and things that, like, amplify magic. They've been circulating around. And a lot of
We're
it's
not
ended
going
up...
with God Gale for the canon ending?
The only godhood anyone could ever achieve with what happened in BG3 would be an incredibly short-term situational godhood met by a swift swatting down, which is what happens.
Real quick,
Go on.
I need to be away from my computer for a section. I can still hear you guys. I'm going to transfer over to my phone, but I need to do something real quick.
Okay. So, you would know, they sort of... I guess it... I'm gonna roll a d3. There's 3 people it could have been. I'm gonna roll a d4 until I get a 1, 2, or 3. 2. Okay. So you would know a vampire spawn by the name of Astarion is the one who attained this power. Because I couldn't remember which one I did, so I'm just gonna come up with it, because nothing really happened. Attained this power for a time. And for about a year, he was effectively god of Baldur's Gate and, like, the surrounding area. Mind Flayer parasites were spreading, there was a small outbreak of vampirism, the Lord's Alliance marshaled their forces along with an existing resistance that was inside that were basically beginning to resist the mind control effect that the control brain was putting out. They killed the brain, they killed the vampire spawn. Most of the Illithid that they could find were wiped out. The stone was broken up and has basically been sold off by the fragment to rich people all over the Swords Coast. And yeah, it was cleaned up in about 8 months, the whole issue.
Pretty quick for a fucking minor godhood.
Yeah, that's what happens when you rush these things. No direct divine intervention was noticed, aside from what was going on with the Dead Three and their Chosen at the time.
Yes, I've heard some tales about that. It does ring a bell.
Yes, like, you would know all of it, and it's because it was literally in the fucking newspaper.
Yeah. Now, by chance, would you know the alarm spell?
Well, one moment. I think he does, actually. So here's the thing. He doesn't, but he should. He did an older edition, so I'm going to say he does. Because the sheet
Would it be
is weird.
possible? I want to try and ask him if I could copy the spell, but not copy it to my spell book because I don't have enough money. But get it so that when I do have enough money, I could copy into the spell book. Is that something I can do?
You would have to effectively copy it into the spellbook. That's what copying into the spellbook is.
Oh, I couldn't just write down the instructions of the spell on a piece of paper for later.
That would be exactly what writing into the spellbook is.
Yeah, dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to do something because I don't have the 50 gold pieces.
Literally, in order to do that, you would have to do it. So
Dang it.
you could just do it.
But I don't have the money.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's solving the other wizard's notation, because there is no uniform standardized notation for spell components. Each wizard does their own different. So it might literally be one wizard's spellbook just has, the loss meme, where it's a series of lines that represents the loss comic, if any of you know that meme.
Sounds familiar.
That is this loss.
Oh, yeah.
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 Um,
But never mind, I don't have enough money to do that, so I'm not asking. I was hoping there'd be some way that I could get the spell, but not be able to use it or copy it in the spell book until I had enough money and resources to do that.
Yeah. So, some wizard spellbooks might look something like this. Like the image on the right.
Early stage cryptography.
Yeah. And that would be how they write the somatic components. And they might have created their own language notation and inflection notation for how to actually say the verbal components properly. Because in order to cast a spell, you have to say specific verbal components at specific times while doing the other components. So if you had a component that's verbal and somatic, you would be making the hand gestures and speaking the verbal components at exactly the right times during the hand gestures. So if you're putting your fingers together you're pinching, and then pulling back and putting your pinky finger down, and then sticking your two middle fingers together, and that's the somatic components, it would be gore as you pinch the air, toss as you pull your hand back, kneel as you put your pinky finger down, and tal as you put your fingers together, and that would be the spell. So, gore, nick, kneel, tal. And it would be as you do the finger motions. And you'd have to time them perfectly and pronounce it clearly, while also maintaining proper focus on the target, or forming the effect of the spell within your mind at the same time. So if you're doing a fireball, you would actually have to be doing a mental exercise to create the formation of the little pinprick of flame that you're creating that will expand into the fireball in your mind. And then you have to look at and focus on your target location and embody that location engulfed in the flame perfectly in your mind, while also doing the verbal and somatic components. And you have to have the material component in your hand as well, all at the same time. Magic is hard. Do that while you're under fire from 12 goblins screaming. And there's a building collapsing next to you. And you understand how hard it is to be a wizard.
But yeah, I will retcon asking him about that because I was hoping that would be something I could do, but nah, yeah, I don't got the money to copy the spell.
Yeah, you would know this. You would know very well that it's not
Yeah.
easy. But yes, so
Well, unless there's anything else, I believe we're ready to take the lift down.
it will be, it could take you between a day and 4 days. If all goes well, about a day, a little over. It might be like noon tomorrow when you get here. If things go poorly, it could be up to 4 days. I do not know. I have never seen it get worse than that. And if everything goes horribly wrong, it was a pleasure knowing you.
It's nice meeting you. Hopefully it doesn't go
Welcome back
wrong.
home.
I'm sorry? What'd you hear? What'd you say?
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully we meet you again.
I hope so as well. And Brickle, what'd you say?
Michael will be back.
Very good. Would you all like breakfast before you go? I will gladly buy your possibly last meal.
That would be appreciated.
Don't like the way you said that, but yes.
It would not be the first time.
Buying somebody's last meal?
I have hired people who have gone down there and not come back before. Yes.
Do you see the issues that they had that led to their demise? Do you see that in our party?
It is not easy to read. Durnan would be a better judge of that. I see them
Let's
go
go to
down
Durnan.
and they do not come back.
That is unfortunate. Well, we will see you again.
Well, I would hope so. So,
About that food.
yes. So he will buy you all
Let's
breakfast.
eat our food.
Yeah. You can order whatever you want off the menu. Anything.
Do you have boar ass?
I do have boar ass, yeah.
I'll have that.
Alright, you want the whole boar ass? You want like a roast?
Yes.
Alright. Whatever you say, little guy. I know you're not gonna finish it, but I know what's happening.
I'm gonna be a bit more conservative, and I'm just gonna ask for like jerky.
That's your last meal. I don't know if this
I
is
don't
where
think
you
it's gonna
guys...
be.
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually where you guys are, but so jerky would literally be like travel rations.
I'm essentially just trying to get more rations. That is what I'm trying to do.
Duran's gonna give you a look like I got like a jar of jerky that I keep in the back. It's like deer jerky.
That works. I don't expect. I am going into the mindset that I will be back, so it's always good to prep more rations.
If I don't finish all the Boras, can I like keep some of it later?
Yes, it'll keep 2 days before it's like inedible.
But it
Okay.
also might attract monsters.
I mean,
Well, how
Okay.
about this?
a bleeding
I can
wound
share
will attract
the
monsters.
Boras with you, Edberth.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll share the Boras with him and see if I can pocket some jerky.
You get a jar full of deer jerky.
How many rations is that worth?
It is 1 day's poor quality rations.
Astros looks at the both of them confusingly. I'll have some bacon and eggs, please.
Coming right up, Liz. 4 slivers, 2 cracks. Got it, sir.
I'll share the Boras with Grickle.
In
Jeez.
that case, I'll move over to you next to Edberth.
Yeah, you guys can sit wherever you want. I just
The
put you there for ease.
fuck is going on?
You three are a strange bunch. I will give you that.
Is he still in Volo form or is he in?
Oh, you're right. You're right. God damn it. He broke voice.
I assumed he probably disguised himself again before leaving.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I just put the wrong thing there. Sorry.
Dude, Carl, your ass reeks. Why the fuck?
Smell it, human. Well, if you all are going to be ready to set out here in a minute, let me know. Dernan, what do you reckon their chances are? Well, He's giving you guys a long look. He's thinking hard.
That probably doesn't bode well.
Grickle will look at him with
Puff
like
up my chest.
he's gonna look at him with like a serious expression. He's gonna be like,
Grickle will survive.
You told him to like sneak in there, right? I did. Well, as long as they follow that order, give them like a 60% chance to live.
I'm not a fan of those odds, but it's better than 0.
Gonna be honest, you three seem like the type to just like get in an argument in the middle of a tunnel.
I don't think we've ever really fought as a group.
I don't mean like a fight each other argument. I meant like
maybe not an
where's
argument,
the lizard
but
argument.
yeah,
I'll keep my tangents short, alright?
Right. Well, I'll lower you free of charge because you're working for my friends.
Appreciate it.
Don't thank me.
And I assume we finish up eating, then probably get on the lift.
Yep. So Dernan will see you all to the lift himself. He's actually going to get up to the mechanism. He's going to tell you all right, all you get your asses onto the winch. Now, it's kind of new, so I don't want any new damage on it. Don't rock it around. And you see, it is actually like a whole platform and winch system. Zeros, get on that fucking winch.
yeah, my thing is being dumb.
Oh. I moved you there. It appears to be like a whole like platform and winch system that can actually lower multiple people and like a lot of gear and stuff at the same time. It's actually pretty nice. And Alberth, you would know about this. You know originally the yawning portal had a basically a bucket system before. They've upgraded.
You could. I heard a pit system.
They used to have a bucket system. They seem to have
Oh,
upgraded.
bucket system. Okay.
Yeah.
I see you've got a this is a lot better than the bucket system I've heard you used to have.
A lot more trade's been coming through, so I upgraded it.
You gotta reinvest in yourself to make more money.
As long as it lasts, event's gonna get smashed by a troll within the week, I bet.
It'd probably be best if you kill the troll next time so it doesn't come back.
You know, I ain't always got time, and there are other trolls. Also, I kinda like wrestling with them.
I teach
Wrestle
their
with
own.
trolls?
As you ask that, he, like, pushes the lever forward and you guys just start lowering.
He wrestles with trolls. Why? That seems
Seems
dangerous.
very dangerous. Yes. It's not well advised.
Dernan's a little crazy.
Yeah, and he owns a tavern with a fucking giant hole to the undermouth.
I wish you all the best of luck. Don't die down there, and please hurry. So you all
We'll
start
try.
going down. You know, it occurs to me I never had the thing going for you guys to share in the music, but, you know,
oh yeah, I forgot I asked for that.
yeah. And I forgot to do it.
It doesn't matter at this point. We're too late.
Yeah. So, also, it's just. So you guys begin to lower down. It's a bit slow. As you make your way down, about 3 minutes in, the lights above have been completely swallowed. You can no longer hear the din of the bar, the loud farewells and toasts, and just general cheers of the crowd as you all get loaded onto the pad and make your way down. You hear the occasional mug whiz past you as somebody throws something down there, probably about to get kicked out of the bar rather brutally for doing so.
Do we witness anyone being thrown down the hole?
No, nobody's been thrown down the hole yet. And then you hear, "What?" No.
I can't slow down.
And you make your way deeper and deeper and deeper. Your ears begin to pop. As 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
He's probably losing a lot of money just sitting there cranking that thing going down.
I mean, he's got staff.
Fair enough.
And also, like, he just pushed a lever and you started lowering. He wasn't cranking anything.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
He's releasing, not reeling. Reeling costs extra. No. And it's just a slow descent, and it's gotten quiet. It's gotten very quiet. And it's starting to get a bit cold as well. Like a still, clammy coolness. And then you start to see something towards the bottom. Just some vague shapes. Oh, god damn it, one moment, I fucked up the music. Some distant shapes. And they become more and more clear until you see a sort of landing. It's just sort of a cleared area of cave. There appears to be just some boxes and a little stairwell that leads up onto like a wooden stage that's kind of been built for this thing to drop onto. And you could see in the caverns that are branching off, battlements have been built. There's actually like outward-facing spikes and things to stop things from charging as easily. You actually see like some blood and drag marks from the signs of like people who have died here and probably been dragged into the cart or off into the caverns. Some old rusted weapons, a lot of trash. There's just a ton of trash. Thin sprinkling of vomit as long dried. There appears to be... and just a lot of stones and coins. There's a bunch of coins. If you guys want to gather the coins, there's about 2 silver worth of copper pieces and like an electrum piece. Yeah,
Rick
there's
will
about,
point at one of the coppers and be like, "There's your copper, Adberth."
yeah, there's like
Oh yes.
there's 22 copper and an electrum collectively. If you guys want to gather the coins, I'm not gonna make you roll for it, given your
Are we
parties.
that greedy? Fuck
I-
yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're greedy, yeah.
Do you want to hold on to it? I'm getting close to my character.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. Because you have Grickle.
How much is an
who-
electrum worth? 5 silver?
copper.
5 copper. What electrums worth?
Oh,
5
sorry,
copper?
sorry. An electrum's 5 silver. Apologies.
Yeah.
It's money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
Money.
It's raining
Dollar.
money.
Dollar.
Are we
And,
that poor and that greedy?
everyone-
Fuck
are
yeah,
Are we
we
gonna change the
are.
map at all?
Everyone roll D100.
Sure.
Slash roll 1d100, right?
Yep. Everyone roll 1D100. Okay.
Is there a map for where we are?
No.
Damn.
So, Grickle. While you guys are picking up coins, you start to hear tink, 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 tink. Grickle, something hits you on the head, hurts, and you just hear it tink, tink, tink to the ground. It's raining copper pieces, as it appears the patrons are thinking they must have gotten down there by now, and started like tossing like copper and stuff.
More money?
Yeah,
More
another
money.
tankard and a screaming man. No.
Fuck.
You do see next to, so the winch that went down, if you look next to the little stage that's been built, there appears to be a bucket attached to a rope that goes all the way up, and you remember seeing a rope on your way down, and this must be what's down there. And it's just hanging there.
That's how they collect the payment for getting up.
Yep.
No, oh, I thought it was the old bucket that he used.
It could have been also that.
Yeah. But you look around, it appears to be, actually, if I'm not mistaken, it is just, one moment, I think it might actually just drop you directly here. I need to make sure I'm reading this right. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm reading this right, because I don't want to screw it up.
Is there any way we could end this once we get in here?
Basically, yeah, I'm just trying to give you a,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So... I don't need to see about that right now. I don't need to see... Ah, there we go. Okay. So there appears to be... You are in a dark 40-foot square room. To the south, there is a small tunnel to exit the room. And... Okay, there appears to be a thin layer of sand covering the floor, along with the, the junk I mentioned. And there also appear to be dented, rusty shields hanging from the walls, and the walls are covered in graffiti, as are the shields themselves. So yes, you already... Yes, there is various junk looking around. You can see some rusted iron spikes, a wine skin, possibly, that appears to have burst on impact, a broken up tinderbox with its contents spread all over the floor, a pair of pants, and what appears to be a necklace that's made out of like string and wood that has like a laughing man carved onto it. As for the shields, There are 60 old, decrepit, and rusted shields hanging on the walls in a ring around the room. Written in blood on the wall... Oh, no, there's nothing written on there. It's very nice of them to not open with where it is and just open with what it is. Yeah, and that's it. You are just in a room that I'm going to add you all into now. So I'm going to reveal area. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now move you all to here. And you are all... Why is this... Oh, I know why. God fucking damn it. You are all here. Around you is darkness.
Dorkness.
Dorkness.
The start here is blurry on my screen.
It's blurry in general because this is the only image I could find that wasn't a 12 megabyte image. Because I only have so much data to work with on Roll20 before it tells me to pay for a subscription that I'm still weighing the odds on. I don't have the grid active on the map because it refused to align no matter what I do, so it is up to you to align your characters on the squares yourselves. Yep. Good work, Rachel. And you are here. As I said, it appears to be a room that has this little stage built and the bucket hanging and your little winch exit hanging there.
Is this the bucket?
No. That's just a wall.
Okay.
I think he's talking about the little black mark next to the ring.
I know, it's just the wall. You look, wall, shield hanging there, graffiti.
How much extra copper did we get from them raining copper on us?
If you picked it all up, an additional 20.
There you go. Put some more, 20 more gold copper pieces in your sheet, Azros.
Yeah, more 20 copper.
That's a lot.
We
of
are
money.
broke.
That's a
Rickle
lot
clampers
of money.
over with a handful of copper.
Grickle, where did you... Never mind. Put it in.
Where did you clink off your helmet? So, make your way down, and you are here now. The first dark, dingy, uncomfortably smelly room of Undermountain. You look down here, and you do actually see, written on the wall, like actually carved into it, Undermountain Trade Road starts here.
Can I look around the room and see if there's like any specific shield that like sticks out or is like more flashy or has something interesting on it?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
While he's doing that, can I do an Arcana check on that little weird necklace?
Yes. It appears to not be magical, but roll me a history check. This appears to be a necklace that marks somebody belonging to the Jesters Guild, basically. There's a guild of jesters. And this is sort of like a mark that says I'm part of this guild that you would wear around. It's usually for lay members. People who are higher ranking would usually have a better one. So it could be an old one, or it could be somebody tossed it down, or it was lost. Just, it just means part of the Jesters Guild. You do know that if you wear that around town as not part of the Jesters Guild, that is a crime. That would be impersonating a guild member. So don't.
Can I pocket the necklace?
Yeah. Do whatever you want with the necklace. Put it in your prison pocket if you want.
I'm not
and-
wearing it, so it's technically not a crime.
Yeah, no, it's not a crime if you just carry it around. Like if you're found with it, it's just like, oh, where'd you get that? I'm putting a Dark Souls message there to represent it. Soapstone message. And it just says trade road to Undermountain start here. It's written in multiple languages. Grickle. Grickle?
Yeah.
You would know. It's written in multiple languages. One of them you recognize, and it's the one with the neatest handwriting, where it actually looks like they knew what they were writing instead of just copying off a piece of paper or something. It's in Gookliak. It's in Goblin.
Oh, Yip Yap.
Yeah, no, that's Cobalt.
But I don't have Gookliak.
You don't have Goblin? I thought you had Goblin.
Oh, Goblin. Oh, okay. I was looking for Goopliak, but I have Goblin. Yeah.
Gookliak is the name of the Goblin language, but you know,
Oh, okay.
just write it
Yeah.
as Goblin.
Okay.
And yeah, that's actually in like proper handwriting as opposed to somebody appearing to try to poorly mimic somebody else's handwriting. And yeah, so yeah, the best written part of it is in Goblin.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll go up to it and look at it and read it.
Yeah. Trade route to Undermountain start here.
It says trade route to Undermountain start here.
Good place to start. Weren't you examining those shields on the wall?
So yes, the shields. Roll me an investigation check.
I already did. I rolled a 19.
19, perfect. So, oh, where's my, no, not the Pillar Forest. The heck is that sound? Never heard that before. Anyway, sorry, I'm reading. Okay. So, one of the shields appears to be a bit worn on the side, mostly in the sense that whatever accumulated dust is on it has like a thin spot.
Mm.
Like, it looks like it's been tampered with.
Can I go over and investigate that shield specifically?
Yes. How do you investigate? What do you want to do? Just want to look closely at it, or?
Yeah, just like look closely at that spot that looked weird.
Upon closer inspection, it is a bronze-sheeted wooden heater shield that has seen some better fucking days. Basically, the bronze sheet is more patina than anything else, and it's all that's left, with like some old rotten wood. And it's just hanging there. And you think there's something written behind it.
Can I investigate to see if I know what it says?
So do you like take the shield down to do it, or?
I think it's a trap. So I don't want to take the shield off.
If only you had a way to move the shield from far away.
Grickle will look over at Adberth.
Who has a bloody
And-
nose?
Yeah, I know. Pretend that he is here, and I would ask him, what's the name of his like guy that he can command?
His unseen servant.
Unseen servant.
He would have to
Well-
cast that as a spell.
Okay.
It lasts like
Okay.
an hour. Or 30
Retcon that.
minutes.
Let's just fuck it. We ball. I'll take it off the wall.
Okay. So you reach for the shield. You put your hands on it. And you take the shield off the wall. Written on the wall. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Goblin, Sylvan, Thieves' Cant, and Yip Yap.
Okay. Azeros, what languages do you speak?
Celestial and common.
None of you understand what this writing on the wall is. It's quite beautiful script. The problem is it's written in blood.
Could I copy down as best as I could the script into my journal?
Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and teach you this useful thing. If you know the spell Prestidigitation, you can create an image on a surface, and you could use that to create like a faded version of what you're looking at, and then trace over it to get a more perfect representation.
I don't think I have that.
Yeah, but I know Adverth does.
Oh, okay.
And if he's not here, I'm going to say he volunteers that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, there's something written in Elvish.
Grickle will turn to Azros.
Can you make light?
Sure. Well, before I do that, remember we're supposed to be relatively quiet.
Oh, we still have the orb, can't we? Can we take out the orb and like turn it to just like as slightly bright as you can? That way I can have a better time at copying it.
The orb has 3 settings: off, light, and oh god, my eyes!
Okay, then I'll just do it without the light.
We have dark vision. Can't we see it pretty well?
You see, yeah, like what appears to be black writing on the wall.
I was just trying to make my chances of copying it correctly better.
If you're doing the prestidigitation thing, it'll be correct.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, we're fine.
So, do you want to cut it here, or do you want to go a little deeper in?
I'd be fine cutting it here.
All right. So.
Plus, Adberth also has a bloody nose, so.
Yeah, you see that message. You've made your way into Undermountain a full hour and a half later than I thought you would.
Yeah, and before we leave this room, I'm getting my map supplies out, and I'm going to start making a little map.
Yep. So I assume you make this first little square.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, that's, Oh, also I should probably reveal this part. You know, so if you you guys just see blackness with like 2 little spots. So yes, you all have finally entered Undermountain.
It took us, what, 2 or 3 sessions?
Yeah.
Oh, I can clearly see the dots on the outside of my character in this setting.
The what?
Like the dots, you see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my little marker corners that I use to show where your token ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have made them.
Yeah, when I first saw that on Discord, I thought there was something on my screen.
Yeah, so did I. That's why I'm like, oh, I need to like thicken those.
Yeah, I use dark mode, so I didn't see them at all. Even when I click on the image, I still can't see them.
God.
Oh, they're there. I can see them.
Yeah.
And I use dark mode too.
And Adval is there.
Really? You can see them with dark mode?
Yeah, I can.
Dark mode. Pathetic.
Hey, I got sensitive eyes.
I got guns in my head and they won't go. Oh, I see it. There it is.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to see, but it's there.
Yep.
I can see it in the bottom left corner because I can see like my thing shows no video and it's being covered by the square. Alrighty though. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed then.
Well, thank you all for joining me today. Sorry I seemed out of it. Thanksgiving has been a bit hectic, and the entire week leading up to Thanksgiving, they basically hung me up and beat me like a dirty rug at work.
That's fine. We it's more of a lore session.
collectively, I did like an hour of preparation for this one because this week has been that bad. I've been like getting home, passing the fuck out after I eat dinner. Like I get home, I eat dinner, I pass the fuck out. I wake up at like 2 in the morning.
Fair enough.
I do.
But
Easy,
now
gang.
you can go off more of the module.
Yes, sort of. The problem is I also can't. Because basically, during 5th edition, a bunch of things changed. And then after 5th edition, into this time zone area, timeline, more things changed. So I'm having to, like, merge things from older editions with 5th edition.
At least the bones are there.
Sort of. I'm having to do it like, 1800s archaeologists, where I'm making new dinosaurs out of old bones. Frankensteining dragons.
We'll get there.
Yeah. But yes.
I'm gonna call it a night. I will see you guys later.
I should call tonight too. I'm fucking dying.
All right. You don't want to play some Where Winds Meet?
No,
You're going to bed?
not tonight. I was up at fucking 8 o'clock for family stuff. I'd be done for tomorrow though.
All
What
right,
were you
sounds
doing?
good.
Normally I take a nap at like 4 in the afternoon on Thursdays for D&D, but I didn't get a chance to do that today.
Yeah.
All good. We've been playing Where Winds Meet.
Yeah. I wanted to do more preparation today, but Mother Dearest insisted I spend time with her on Thanksgiving, which, fair, followed by me having other chores and shit to do, and then I, like, rushed to get a bunch of stuff done, and I had to cook dinner. And then
I'm
it was
surprised
5
we even had a
minutes to
session on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I make things happen. And hopefully things will be going smoother from here, because I'm actually having something to go off of for
Right.
you guys. Because I can throw you adventure hooks all day and night, but I need to know which ones you're biting for me to prepare anything.
Well, you already know which adventure hook I'm biting.
Oh yeah,
maybe
I know
some
where you are.
spell jammers.
Damn, you're getting into spell jamming fast. Which technically you can. It won't be too much of an issue, but it'll be interesting. So, with that,
Yeah, I will see you guys later. Yeah, if you want to play Where Winds Meet tomorrow, I'd be down.